We're live. We're live, people. Why does my color look like this? Então, meu primo.
Então, meu primo, fala.
Nothing
Cuz.
much, man. Color looks weird. I don't know what's wrong with the TikTok, man.
Now, you look blessed. You do look a bit more orange, though.
I know. Is it the lighting? Let me change the lighting. Boom. Is
Yeah,
that
there we
better?
go. Yeah.
Is that better?
Mm-hmm.
Bluish.
No,
The other one.
the other one. The first
Assim.
one. Mm-hmm.
Turn a bit down. Então, meu primo, estás a falar o quê?
Tô aqui, meu primo, man. Just eating, man. Just about to eat something, man. How you been, though, cuz, man? You been ghost for a bit, man. What's going on?
I'm
I was
good,
getting
cuz.
worried, bro.
Huh?
No Christian Malik.
No Christian Malik.
Something's
No, I'm
wrong.
good, man.
Yeah. Tava a beber
Foda-se,
bocadinho.
um gajo parece branco aqui, meu primo.
Tava a
Então.
beber bocadinho, meu primo. Estás a ver só bocadinho. Tô bocadinho.
Estás a beber uma liamba?
Não, liamba não. Uma liamba, yeah, pode ser. Pode dizer liamba.
Tá a beber o quê?
Tava a beber vodka, meu primo. Só bocadinho, mas sabes que eu não bebo assim, meu primo. Estás a ver?
Mas também é um bocadinho bom beber de vez em quando. It's the wrong one, bro. Just done did switched off the thing.
Cuz,
Oh.
man's been going to the RCIA course, cuz.
Oh, is it?
You have to be my thing, cuz, innit? If I get confirmed, I told him about you. I told one of the guys about you. I told him about your TikTok as well. He said he's gonna tune in.
Fam, don't tell people about my TikTok, man. I'm rude, cuz.
I know, cuz.
I'm a rude Christian, cuz.
I know.
I'm not a good
But I told him,
representation,
though.
cuz.
No. Cuz, I told him, I let him know, like, no, but my cousin, like, he's passionate. That's what I said. He's very passionate, innit? So he knows the gist, and he gets it. Do you know what I'm saying? He's not gonna expect you to be this loving, like, not loving, but like this chilled, peaceful, like, you know? I told him you're the opposite. You're passionate, bro, and you debate with Muslims, and he was like, "Don't worry, I'll check him out, man." He was gassed that I told him that you remind me of that he reminds me of. I was like, you remind me of my cousin a little bit, but he doesn't, cuz he doesn't. Not like that, innit? Because no one reminds, no one can, you know what I'm saying, cuz, but yeah, man. But what's been good though, cuz, man?
Man's
How comes you took a gap, cuz? Talk to me.
Huh?
How comes you took a little gap, man?
I'm a married man, cuz.
Oh yeah, no, I knew this, but maybe the viewers don't know that, innit? Come on.
Yeah. I'm a married man. You know, some of these Christians, they don't have no wives, they don't have nothing, and this is their life.
They don't have no wives, so they don't have no lives.
Exactly. They don't have a life. To me, and I don't mean that in a rude way.
Yeah.
But to me, preaching the gospel, exposing evil, this is second nature.
Yeah.
This is second nature to me. To me, this is easy. It's like when you're in a pub and you're debating about football, you know? You get me? Exposing Islam is easy. Defending the gospel is easy. The
100%.
hard thing is when it comes to when you get a Muslim and he's like, what does Islam mean? what does Muslim mean?
Yeah.
What does sun mean? In what
Asking
sense?
dumb questions, basically.
Because I need to do this quick, meu primo.
What's
I
that?
need to do this quick, Mil Primo. I don't have much time. Look, it's 11.
Yeah, do your
I'll
thing,
be
cuz, man.
here
I'm here.
until
I'm
1
watching
because I
anyway. If
need
you
to
wanna
watch
bring
that
me,
Jake Paul AJ thing, innit?
what time is it though, cuz?
Starts at 1, cuz, so they'll probably be beefing around
3, 4, innit?
around 2, 3, like. But I'm gonna lock in though. I'm gonna watch, bro. I'm gonna watch. I didn't want to put Squams down
No?
because, bro, I
Just
don't
in
know if
case
it's
it's rigged.
scripted or not. You get me,
Yeah,
cuz?
yeah.
And then AJ, like, he's
Because
there
AJ should
exchanging.
win though. AJ
Huh?
should win. AJ should
AJ
win.
should win. If you ask Neil,
Yeah.
Neil will be like, yeah, AJ.
Mm-hmm.
20
Yeah,
on
there's no
Paul
way. Uh-huh.
gets 500.
Bro, nah, that's not good.
20 on Paul gets 500.
I might have to put that, you know.
You're joking.
Cause
You're joking. 20 on Paul, you get 500 back. Cuz, check that out for me, cuz. Check that out for me. Check that out for me. Do we have any mu'minoons? Islam is false. Prove me wrong. Mu'minoons. Hey, cuz is checking that quick. Estás a beber bebida, meu primo? Qual é a bebida que estás a beber vodka agora? Xissa. Meu primo não brinca. We need some mu'minoons. We need some mu'minoons, mu'minins. Okay.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. How you doing, sir?
I'm good, thanks.
Very good, very good.
Yeah, just heard your Islam is false, prove me wrong, right?
Yes.
How did I greet you and how did you reply if it was wrong?
Well, that's not in the Quran, that's in the Bible. That's what the angel said to Mary in Luke chapter 2.
Okay, but yet it's related to Islam in many
In
ways.
Hebrew, no, it's not. Nothing to do with Islam. In Hebrew, Shalom Aleichem. Shalom Aleichem. Way before Islam in Arabic existed. You took that from Hebrew. You took that from the Jews. Because we have a manuscript that shows Shalom Aleichem way before Islam was there. And plus, you're not even an Arab yourself, I could tell.
So do I have to be an Arab to be a Muslim?
No, but what you have to understand is that people were saying Shalom Aleichem. You don't even have to be, this means like peace be upon you, peace be with you, right?
Okay,
Right?
but the way you
And
said
this
I'm
was
not
said,
even an Arab.
this was said
You said
by the
I'm
Christians and
not
the
even an
Jews
Arab.
and the pagans. Even the pre-Islamic pagans used to say this. You're making it out that Assalamu alaikum is a Muslim thing when it's not.
Okay, now according to what you say here, prove me wrong. Islam has existed, just centuries before me and you existed. So, there are many philosophers, thinkers, people who lived before our time now, okay? And all those people, they fought Islam and they did all their best, but they ended up converting to Islam. They were, with this interior fight, with the belief that, the logic of Islam. And eventually they became Muslims. Even you
Okay,
are
so
walking on
when
that
it comes
path.
to early
Even you
Christianity,
yourself,
when
you
it
are
comes to
walking on
early
that path.
Christianity, the early Christians, they were being persecuted by the Romans for hundreds of years. They were being persecuted. And then all of a sudden, 300 years later, the whole Roman Empire became Christian.
I don't deny that fact, no problem. But you are talking about Islam
And
here,
another
not
thing,
about
cancer.
Judaism.
And another thing, cancer. Cancer spreads. 1 in 3 people get cancer. Just because something spreads, it doesn't make it good. that goes or doesn't make it true. That goes for Christianity, goes for cancer, goes for Islam, goes for anything. Just because something spreads, it doesn't mean it's true.
Sir, why don't you try to stop those people who are converted to Islam? Why don't you try?
Well, I
If
was
Islam is
going
wrong.
to stop the people converting to Islam until I heard a guy called Mohammed Hijab and Ali Dawa and Adnan Rashid and many other people. They were saying there's an epidemic of apostasy of Muslims leaving Islam. Look at Iran.
Okay, you see,
A long
politics,
time
when you
ago,
talk,
a long time ago, Turkey was very Muslim. They wear hijab. That's the homeland of the Ottoman Empire, right? That's where all the Qurans was. It was a very powerful, really Islamic Sharia law country. And look at Turkey now. Turkey is soccer matches, alcohol, bikini. Everyone's moderate. I can go to Turkey now. There's Turkey is very open. They're very open to LGBTQ. They're very open to bikinis, dancing, parties, and stuff like that. And look at Iraq. Do you know Atwani?
no, I haven't heard of
You
him.
don't know Atwani? Okay, there is gay, homosexual, LGBTQ music videos from Iraq where boys are kissing each other on the music video. This is a normal thing. There's an epidemic happen in Iraq, which they're changing, ain't they? And look at Saudi Arabia. They celebrating Christmas right now. They have Christmas trees everywhere. So Islam, and another thing, when you read your hadith, the Prophet, Rasulullah, Nabi, he says that Islam is going to decrease in the day of judgment. It's going to be so tiny. So who's right, you or the Prophet? I can show you the hadith. The Prophet says that
I know the
Islam
hadith.
is going to
I know
decrease.
that hadith.
Go
I
on
know
camera,
that
brother.
hadith,
Go on
sir.
camera.
All right, you see, okay, I'll go on
Turn your
camera if
camera
you
on.
like.
Turn your camera on. I want to see you.
It's a bit dark in my place here. Do you see me?
Very.
It's
I
a
cannot
little
see
dark,
you.
excuse me, okay?
It's very
Okay,
dark. It's very
it's
dark. At
the
least you
light
turned your
coming
camera
from
on.
the
No
screen.
problem.
Yes, I can turn my camera on, there's no
So, do
problem
you know
about that.
about
But
Arabic?
sir,
Do you speak Arabic?
yes, I do.
You do. What does the word kul
Yeah.
mean? Kul
Kul means say.
means say.
It's a
Okay.
command.
So, Kul Allah wal Ahad.
Mm.
Surah
Say
Al-Ikhlas,
God is the
ayah
one.
112,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Kul Allah wal Ahad. Quran chapter 83, verse 81. Kul. Kul is written in the Quran 337 times or 300 and something times. It's written in the Quran. Khalas. So when Allah wants you to say something, He will give you, or Nabi, He will give the Prophet, Rasulullah, the command of saying, "O you who believe, kul, say. It's written all over the Quran. You know that?
Yes, I do know that.
Right. So if Allah wants you or the Prophet to say something, He will say, "O messenger, say," or "O you who believe," meaning you guys, say. Oh, if the Christians do this, then you cool, you say, right? So when Allah wants you to say something, He will command you to say it, correct?
He will command you to say it. If I want you to say something, I will tell you, say it.
Amen,
Right?
amen, exactly.
Then,
Go
okay,
to Surah
look, the
Al-Fatiha.
context. Please,
When you open up Surah
you are
Al-Fatiha,
talking.
go to Ayah 5, where Allah says, "It is you who we worship, and it is you who we ask for help." Who is Allah worshipping, and who is Allah asking for help?
It is the supplication, the dua, the
Yeah.
form of the
Who is
dua
Allah
is being
doing
taught
dua
in the
to?
Allah is teaching you how to make dua.
Show
How
me
can
in
you
that
be
surah where
educated?
Allah is teaching you that.
اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت
No, it don't
عليهم.
start like that.
Right?
It says, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. That's how it starts off.
Okay, I was talking about the specific ayah that
I'm
you
talking
mentioned.
about,
You
I'm
see, it's
talking about
written.
the whole chapter. Show me in that chapter where Allah is telling you to say it.
It is a message to all humanity.
Show me
To
in that
worship.
ayah.
How would
Show
you
me
know
in the
if
surah.
the Supreme Power did not tell you how to worship? How would you know?
Quickly, I need to go and watch the boxing fight. Tell me in the surah.
إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. Right?
Right.
Is that what you want?
So go to ayah 1. Go to ayah 1. What does it say?
الحمد لله رب العالمين.
It doesn't say that. It doesn't say that.
Ayah 1 from Surah Al-Fatiha.
Yes.
الحمد لله بسم الله الرحمن
It doesn't say
الرحيم.
that.
الحمد
It
لله.
doesn't say that. You're lying.
I am lying?
I'm going to ask you one more time.
الحمد لله رب العالمين.
It doesn't
If it is
say
Al-Fatiha.
that. It doesn't say that.
What does it say then? What does it say then?
It
Tell
doesn't
me,
say that. It
please.
says Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim.
This is the introduction to all surah, my friend. I think
No,
you are
it's not
ignorant
the
about
introduction to all surahs.
this. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim is not part of the ayah.
It's
It's
not
just
the
an
intro.
introduction.
Yes, it is part of the Quran. Quran, people, listeners who are listening, go to Google now and go to Quran chapter 1 verse 1 and tell me if it doesn't say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim is not an ayah. It's an introduction. It's a way of starting things
It
in
is the
Islam.
first
Everything. It's not
ayah.
only
It's the first ayah.
No, sir. You need to revise your information about this fact, please. Don't go. You say Islam is false and stuff.
Okay,
and
so
do
what
that
you
in
do
Islam.
now, open up your Quran, 52 people listening, plus 10 people on YouTube. So there's 63 people listening right now to you. These 63 people, 56 people now, and YouTube has gone high as well. So what you need to do, open up your camera. I will make your screen big right now. Open up your camera. Your screen is big. Open up your camera and record the screen where it says Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I want to see Quran chapter 1 verse 1. Go on.
Chapter 1, verse 1, my friend. I'm
Go
trying
to
to
Quran
pass you
chapter
this
1 verse
information.
1. I don't want to see your greasy nose. I want to see the Quran.
Chapter 1, like Alif Lam Mim Dhalika
Show
al-Kitabu
the
la rayba fihi. Are
Quran.
you talking about Surah Al-Baqarah?
I don't want to
Are you
see
talking about
the sparkle of your eyes and the tip of your nose. Go and open up the Quran, please.
I'm out.
Why you turn your camera off? Disconnected.
Hey, Christian Malik.
Amazing. How you doing, sir?
We're back on Surah 1 and he panicked.
Yes,
I
he
kinda
panicked.
missed the
So who
action,
do we
sir.
have here?
Okay. Let me know when you're ready for the quick summary.
Brother, why are you lying, bro?
How you doing? So
here
can
we
you do
go
me a
again.
favor?
Yeah.
Right. Open up your camera and record Quran
No, I'm in the
chapter 1
bus.
verse 1.
I'm in the bus. Every
What does
single
Quran
surah,
chapter 1 verse 1 say?
it says Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
There you go. So why was you asked what did I lie about?
You lied because, first of all, like, you're saying not all surahs and all chapters start with Bismillah. That's not true. Every single chapter. I have like 5 Qurans at home, bro. Why are you lying, bro?
No, they don't.
Every single page has Bismillah on top of it.
No, they don't.
If every single surah. Yes,
No,
they
they
do,
don't.
bro. Yes, they do.
No, they don't. For
I don't know
example,
why you're
Quran chapter
lying,
9
bro.
starts off.
Brother, I'm Latino
Quran
and I
chapter 9.
I learn
Guys
Arabic.
that are
That's
listening,
simple Arabic.
go to Quran chapter 9 verse 1. What does Quran chapter 9 verse 1 say?
Sorry, every single Christian that listens to you is stupid. I'm sorry.
Go to
You're
Quran
ridiculous.
chapter 9 verse
Do
1.
you wait? I have a question. Is Surah Fatiha the first surah
Go
revealed?
to Quran. No, it's
What's
not.
the first surah
It's
revealed?
not.
So what
It's
is
not.
it? What's the
It's not.
first? What's the first surah revealed?
Why do you want to find out?
He's
Okay, so you don't
deflecting,
even know.
sir.
It's
You don't even know
89.
the first.
89.
He's trying to
And what is?
deflect and use
Okay, okay. And what is this? What does it say in 89?
It says read. Ikra.
Read Iqra bismi rabbika alladhina.
Yay, I got it right. I've been doing this longer than you've been a
Okay.
Muslim.
So
You're
okay,
embarrassing yourself, I'm
so
telling
if it
you.
says,
Now,
brother,
let's go
if it
back to
says
Quran chapter 9 verse 1. What does the line
Okay.
say? The first verse.
chapter 9.
Get lost. Get lost. Get lost. You're not in my level. You're not in my level. Can we have Muslims here who will be honest and will not lie about what's going on? I don't have much time. The boxing fight is starting soon. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Impossible. Exactly. Impossible. 59 people here. Why is it better to come?
Hello, stupid. You stupid.
Hello.
Hello, stupid. How are you, stupid?
There you go. This is what they're doing. They're butthurt because I'm obliterating their religion. So they're butthurt because of that.
Hello.
How you doing, Muslim?
Yeah, I'm very well.
Mm.
Yeah, regarding the first chapter in the Quran, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim.
So what's the first line of that chapter?
Okay, that's an issue of dispute. Some Qurans will have the first chapter to have 7 ayah. Some Qurans will have the chapter to be 8 ayahs
What's the
because,
first line? What's the first line in Surah Al-Fatiha?
yeah, that's what I'm asking you. I'm saying some Qurans will consider Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim to be the first ayah. Other Qurans to consider Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen the first ayah. That's why some Qurans will have Al-Fatiha to be 7 ayah, and other Qurans will have the Al-Fatiha to be 8
I'm
ayahs.
talking about the Hafs Quran.
Okay,
I'm not
Al-Hafs
talking
Quran
about
is,
Ibn Masud's Quran, because Ibn Masud's Quran doesn't even have Surah Al-Fatiha in it. Because this is a prayer of a person, of a man. It shouldn't be in the
yeah,
Quran. Your
yeah.
God shouldn't talk like that. So what we've established now is that
So,
if Allah
so
wants to say something, if He wants to give you a command, He will say the word Kul, Kul Allah wal Ahad, right?
so
So
you,
and when He
so
wants you to say something, He will tell you to say the word Kul. Where in that surah, Surah 1, in the Quran, any Quran you want, even the Quran that starts Alhamdulillah, any Quran that you want, right? Where is the command Kul for you to say this?
so now you acknowledge that there are some Qurans where first verse is Alhamdulillah,
I
right?
acknowledge that there are over 30 different Qurans.
No, because you were fighting
I
tooth and nail.
acknowledge that there are over 30 different Qurans, and some Qurans don't even contain the whole chapter.
So why you
When
were
you go
calling other
to
people liars?
Al-Jalalain, the two Jalals of Islam, they can't tell you how many surahs, how many chapters there are in the Quran. Some say it's 160, some say it's 123, some say it's 150, some say it's 117, some say it's 114. So we don't even know the amount of chapters that there are in the Quran. So going back to Surah Al-Fatiha, Ayah 5, it is you who we worship, and it is you do we ask for help? Who is your God worshipping and who is your God asking for help?
Okay, so the previous scholars were not lying, as you were accusing them of. They were
What you're
telling the
doing
truth.
now, you're doing what Muslims do. You are fixating to run away from your God worshipping and your God crying like a little baby and asking for help. You are fixating on which Quran says what.
Yeah, because you made a statement and your statement was false. Now I want to answer your
How is
question.
my statement false?
Yes, because you acknowledge that there are some Qurans where the
They're
first
not
ayah is not.
accepted though. That's not the Hafs.
No, this is accepted, widely accepted.
No,
That
it's
there
not
are,
widely accepted.
yeah, widely
It's
accepted.
not
That
widely
Bismillah,
accepted. Quran
some
chapter
Qurans,
1 verse 1, what does it say there?
you can look at it on online. Google is free. Some Al-Fatiha, sometimes they consider it to be 7 ayahs. Some Qurans consider Al-Fatiha to be 8 ayahs. This is widely accepted in the Muslim world.
No, it's
Okay?
not. It's not.
Yes, it is. It is.
But
I'm Muslim, I know.
that doesn't answer my question. That's irrelevant to the point. Even
Yeah.
if Surah Al-Fatiha has 1,000 ayahs,
Yes.
in ayah 5, Allah is asking for help and worshipping someone, crying like a little baby. So what you need to do, you need to answer the question, who is Allah worshipping and who is Allah asking for help?
Yeah, I can answer the question. No problem. I don't understand why you were speaking in this matter.
Hurry up, otherwise I'll replace you with someone else who's more competent.
Man, you should be respectful.
Hurry
bro.
up! I don't want your mouth. I don't
No,
want
no, I'm
complaining.
not
We're
hurry up.
men here.
I'm gonna
We're
answer the way
men
I
here.
want to
Get
answer.
down to the topic. I'm starting to
No,
lose my patience.
who
We're men
cares?
here.
Who
Stop
cares?
complaining.
Who cares? Who cares? Now I'm gonna answer your question the way I want to answer the question.
No, it's not the way. No, you answer how I tell you to answer.
No,
Answer
I answer
it
the way.
directly. I
No,
don't want.
I answer.
I don't want that.
answer.
Answer
I
it
answer.
directly. Be a man.
No, I answer
Be
the
a
way I
man.
want to answer.
When
I
Allah
answer.
wants you to say something, Allah will say the word kun, which means say.
Because
Where
you were
in
caught.
that chapter,
Because you were caught
Al-Fatiha,
lying.
any
You
where
were caught
in that
lying, and
chapter,
you're speaking like a little kid.
shut your mouth. I'm
You
still
need to
talking.
grow. You need to grow
Where
up and speak politely to people.
you need to stop talking over me, otherwise I'll just remove you. So Quran, chapter 1, Surah Al-Fatiha.
You can remove
Where
me, but I don't
in
care.
that surah,
I
shut
don't
your
care. You
mouth.
can remove me if you
Where
want to
in that
remove.
surah
You
you're
speak
barking?
respectful to
You're
people.
barking.
You need to
Where
learn how
in
to
the
speak
you're
respectfully to
panicking?
people.
Are you
Okay?
scared of me?
You are a kid, man. You
Are
speak
you
like a
scared
little
of
kid.
me? I'm old
You
enough
need
to
to
be your
speak respect.
father.
You're not old enough to be a
I'm
father of
old enough
anybody.
to be your father.
Because
Remember
you
that.
have a small brain. You have a small brain.
Remember
Bro.
that. Like your
Your brain
prophet,
is
at
small.
least I know how to read.
Okay?
At least I know how to read.
You don't know how to read, bro,
At
because I
least
caught
I
you
know
lying.
how to read.
Because we
Muhammad
caught
didn't
you
know
lying.
how to read.
Because we caught you lying just minutes ago.
I'm more
You-
intelligent than your prophet. I
you-
speak more
you-
languages than Muhammad.
You were
I
exposed.
speak more languages than Muhammad, and
You
I
were
know how to
exposed.
read.
You were just exposed just now.
He
For
only
lying.
spoke one language, and he doesn't know how to read. I'm more intelligent than him.
He speaks one language, but he knows better than
One
you because you
language, I
don't
speak
even know.
3 languages. I'm
You
better
don't
than
know.
him.
You don't know that Al-Fatiha has 2 versions. One of 7
2
ayahs and one is
virgins.
8
I don't care
ayahs.
if it's got
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, or 72 virgins. So
And
what
you're
you
coming
need to
here.
do now
You are
is
acting
go
as if
back
you are an Islam.
to
You are
Surah
acting as if an Islamic.
Al-Fatiha.
You are
Surah
coming here acting
Al-Fatiha.
like an
This
Islamic
is what we're
expert,
talking about.
and you don't even
In
know
Surah
these simple facts.
Al-Fatiha, no
You are
matter
acting like
where you want to go, where does it
acting like
say
an Islamic expert.
shush?
You are
Shush.
acting like an Islamic
In Surah
expert, and
Al-Fatiha,
you are coming here. You don't even know the basics.
okay, she won't stop talking. She's just running her mouth non-stop. How you doing, King Baldwin? Oh, here we go. We have an imam here.
Assalamu alaikum.
Hello, Mr. Imam.
So, how are you doing?
Put the microphone closer to your mouth so all of us can hear your beautiful dawah.
Well, first of all, my brother, try to show some respect.
I don't listen. Be a man. Be a man.
I am a man.
Do you understand? Be a man. Don't come up
Be
here
a man.
complaining.
You be
If
one
you
as
don't
well.
like
Don't
it,
listen. Don't act, you're acting
bounce.
the hard man on the show.
There you go.
There
There
you
you
go.
go.
There you go. So I just came to the point of where it says إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. Your translation and understanding this is completely inaccurate and incorrect.
Right.
You're saying something which is not in the Arabic. So
It's not in Arabic.
إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. Translated.
It is you who we worship.
Yes. Are you
Right.
reading from something? You're reading from something?
This is what I have here, my friend. I'm not even
MashaAllah. You
looking at
can't
your
know.
thing. This is what I have here.
You don't know from memory?
It's not here. I'm not reading nothing. It is you who we worship, and it is you who we ask for guidance.
Implore for help. إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ.
What do you want it to
You
mean? What do you want it to mean? I'll go with you. What do you
I
want it to
know what
mean?
it means. I know what it means from the Arabic.
What do you want it to mean? I will go with you. Whatever you say.
Go from the Arabic.
Oh my God. I'm gonna repeat it again. You're acting like a weirdo. What do
Yeah,
you want it to mean?
I'm acting like someone who knows more than you.
What do you
Iyakana.
want it to mean?
Translate iyakana.
What do you want it to mean?
Translate iyakana. For all your listeners can see your such intelligence.
What do
Translate
you want it
iyakana.
to mean?
Translate iyakana.
This guy's a weirdo, man.
Trans.
I'm letting him translate. I'm saying whatever he goes for, we will do that. Do you
Yeah.
have any proof that Islam is false? Hello, sir.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Put the microphone closer to you because we can't hear you. I want everyone to hear you.
How are you?
Yes, I'm good.
You said Islam is false, so that is why I said, do you have any evidence towards what you are saying that
Yeah,
Islam is false?
Islam is false because you have no manuscripts, ancient old manuscripts for us to compare with the manuscripts that we have today. What you have is an oral tradition, and within that oral tradition, those people have passed away. They're no longer with us to confirm that what you're reciting is correct. And when it comes to the exegesis, the tafsirs of Ibn Abbas, it's not attributed by Ibn Abbas. Hence why people, they accept the tafsir of Ibn Kathir even more. And even when it comes to the tafsir of Ibn Kathir, you don't have any of his originals. They are much later. So when it comes to the Quran, I want to find out what is the oldest complete Quran manuscript that you have, so I can go and look at these manuscripts and compare it with the Quran that I have in my house.
That is what you think. That's your own thinking. But I will
I
tell
don't get what
you,
this guy's saying. What did he say? King Bolden, are you there?
that's your own thinking. That is your way of thinking, right?
What did I say to you? What did I say to you?
The things, because you say you in the Quran do not have a manuscript, right? So that makes Islam become false religions.
No, I want to confirm that the Quran hasn't been changed.
The
And how
Quran
we
has not been
confirm the
changed.
Quran hasn't been changed is by going back to the
The Quran,
oldest, complete, untouched Quran manuscripts. So you have a Quran in your house, right? But that's not the oldest in the world. There might be a Quran that's 50 years older than that. That's not the oldest in the world. There might be a Quran that's 100 years older than that. That's not the oldest in the world. So what is the oldest Quran that you have for us to go and confirm to see if it says the same thing as the Qurans that we have today? Hello? Hello?
Paul, I'm getting you. Hello? I'm making my point here now.
I want you to
I said,
address. I don't want you to just talk. You're talking to a human being now.
yeah, I'm talking to you. So you have to listen. Let me talk, because you have just made a claim. So I want to refute the claim that you are making, right?
No, provide the evidence.
As you can see,
Provide the evidence. We don't want an argument.
now
We want evidence.
now listen. The Quran,
We don't want to
has
listen
not been
except the
tampered.
answer. Give us those
But
manuscripts.
listen, then you said Islam is
I want
false.
to
How can I give you a
establish.
manuscript?
What's your name? What can I
No,
call you?
listen.
What's your name?
My name is
You've heard this
Mohammed.
guy before.
Your name is
You
what?
wasted our time before.
Mohammed.
Did I obliterate you before?
Yes, you have a number of times. He's
Brother,
always incoherent. It's all
let
get
other
out.
people come here
Yeah,
and
he's
get a
wasting our
chance. If I've
time.
already whooped you already.
He's been whooped already a few times.
Now let me see what I want
He's
to
Your
not
say.
going
name
to
is
give us those
Mohammed. Is your name
manuscripts.
My
Mohammed?
name is Muhammad.
Yes, and he's not going to give us those manuscripts. I guarantee you that.
Who is not going to give you a
We're just going to
manuscript?
hear a bunch of his mouth and no
Listen.
manuscripts.
Okay, so brother,
Listen.
I want you to understand. I have Quran in my house. I want to be sure that the Quran I have in my house is the same as the oldest complete Quran. I understand that Muslims, they memorize the Quran, but these Muslims, they are only alive for 100 years. The Muslims that were
All right.
alive
Okay, let me take you
200
back to
years
what Prophet
ago,
Muhammad, peace and
they
blessings of Allah
cannot
be upon him,
recite
said.
because we don't have
So
video
people
recording of
during
them.
the time when the nearness of death come closer to him,
What are you saying? What do you want to say? Say it. What do you want to say? Say it. Este gajo nem sabe falar nada,
That's
vem
called his
aqui,
time.
nem sabe falar inglês nem nada. Say it. He's gone.
He
Ran
left.
away. I haven't removed any of these, to be honest with you. I haven't removed any of these. They're just. It's a shame,
That's good.
guys. It's a
That's good.
shame.
I kept
Hamza
getting
is
phone
live
calls.
now.
I
Well,
kept
tell
getting
Hamza
thrown
to
out
come
to TikTok
here.
every time I get a phone call.
Tell Hamza to come here. See, Hamza won't get obliterated. Okay, we have some more Muslims. Let me bring up all of them. Let me bring up all of them.
All right, peace. See, the thing is, so your your
One
whole
second.
thing.
Let me invite your brothers as well. I want 5 versus 1. It will make it more equal. One second.
شو مالها؟
1 second. So 1, 2, 3. I need 2 more. I want 5 versus 1, and it will make it more equal. Here we go.
Yeah, but you gotta have
Here we
one
go.
conversation at a time.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 1 more. Do we have any more Muslims in the crowd? We need 1 more.
King Baldwin's on your side.
Right, King. Okay, let's do this. So there's 3 Muslims on stage, right?
Mhm.
Hello, Mukminuns.
You just said it. There has been memorizers. It's been an oral tradition for 1400 years. Why get so hung up on numbers?
Who am I talking to here? Oh, there's 1 more. Bring 1 more. 4. 4 versus 1. Let's go. This is how we like it.
Who's going first? Who's going?
4 versus 1. So, 4 Muslims, listen to me. I have a Quran, right? And this Quran, I want to make sure that this Quran is the same as the oldest complete Quran we have. We need to go step by step. So first, they're barking. So first, I want, calm down. So first, I want to find out what is the oldest complete Quran manuscript that we have on earth.
Go and
Untouched,
see it
complete.
in London Museum.
Where?
London Museum, 1400 years all of this copy of the Quran.
It's not in London,
and
it's in
they
Birmingham.
were astonished. It is the
It's in
same.
Birmingham.
The decimal point not changing from its place.
It's not in London, it's
now
in Birmingham.
You are the one which God ordered us not to argue with them. Okay.
Right
ولا
themselves.
تجادلوا أهل الكتاب إلا بالتي هي أحسن إلا الذين ظلموا منهم. You are one of those who are ظلموا منهم. قولوا آمنا
called saying
بالله
a
وما
bunch of
أنزل
nothing.
إلينا وما أنزل إليكم
That's a
لا
classic
إله إلا هو
example of
ونحن
saying
له
a bunch of
مسلمون.
nothing.
You are doubt that the Quran is changed. It means you
Let me know when
are
it gets
Shi'at
tired of
and
yapping.
Shi'at of the Jews who was Abdullah
Are you
ibn Saba
done
taught
yapping
you.
yet?
Understand?
No, I didn't. So my question
You
is still
should
here.
understand.
You
The
sound like you
Quran
have a
not
sock in
leaving
your
the
mouth.
Repeat
decimal point,
yourself at least
change
5 more
from its
times.
place. You
Right.
understand?
Sounds like
And
you're chewing on something while you're
saying
talking.
Qul.
Repeat yourself
You
5
have to
more
understand
times.
what the meaning of Qul. Understand? This is an order from God to Muhammad, and after his death, it is an order to us. It means we have to say, God is one, God is one, He is one, and He doesn't begot,
So he has
nor
no
begotten, no
he
drink,
has no
neither
evidence,
the
right?
eat, and so
Does that
on.
mean he ain't
But
got no
you don't
evidence?
want it to
Is that what that
listen.
means?
This is why it is haram
So
to
you have
argue
no
with
evidence.
you.
You just running
Keep
your mouth.
yourself by yourself. That's all.
All mouth, no evidence.
Right.
All
So,
mouth, no evidence. Next.
Mr. Mr. Cottonmouth, let me talk to you. It sounds like you're chewing on straw while you're talking to me. I can barely understand. I believe that you should swallow your food before talking. Don't you know that talking with your mouth full is rude? So what we need to do now is that you still didn't answer my question. You said that this manuscript is in London. I think you got that mixed up because the manuscript is in Birmingham, correct?
No, it's in London. I saw it a while ago. I saw
What's
it.
the name? What's the name of this
Yes,
manuscript
and
in London?
they
It's an
showed
oral
us.
tradition.
He was
Who
amazing, the
cares?
man. He became
For
Muslim
1400
when he
years,
saw
it's
that
been
the
an oral
transcript,
tradition. Who cares
the
about
old
burning them?
one,
We could
like
burn the
this one.
Quran and we'd have the Quran
You doubt
tomorrow.
in the Quran. This is a false argument.
Wait, no. Bro, they're just getting hung up on the manuscript because they can't defend their own Trinity, bro.
Right. Okay. So getting back to what the Muslim scholar
Yeah,
said,
brother, let's get back
he
to it.
said,
Stay on point.
he said, brother, don't disrespect your fellow Muslim brother. He gave us evidence.
No, I'm talking to you. Talking to you.
So what is the name of this manuscript?
The Quran. It's London in the museum. It's the Quran. The oldest.
What's the name of it? Is
transcript
it
in the world.
Topkapi? Is it Samarkand? Is it Tashkent? Is it Birmingham Quran? Which Quran? The London Quran?
Not the London Quran, the Islamic Quran, which is referred from Allah to
And
Muhammad.
where is it? Where
not
is it? Where is
touched,
it?
because
Where is it? Let's
says
look at
in
it
the
together.
Quran, nobody
Relax.
could touch it.
Where is it? You said it's in London. Let's see. Let's see.
Go to the museum, ask for that.
Full, complete Quran in. It
In the
can't be in London
Museum
Museum.
of
You mean
London.
it's in the British
Beautiful.
Library?
Library or the museum. The
Oh,
same
okay. So
thing.
the
You take
location
the
is
same
changing now.
criteria the Bible's
Go
quote.
and ask.
If you use the
Hey
same
man, you
standard
are
the
go
Bible's quote.
for something false, 100% false and false. The Quran not changed. It is in the hearts of millions of Muslims. Nobody can change it. In Pakistan alone, over 20 million recite the Quran from the first letter to the last letter.
Kids
Nobody can
memorize the
change
Quran.
the heart. Okay, this is a false argument. Leave it, Amanda. What was the meaning of
Yeah,
call?
bro. Have you
It
got
is
anything
Okay,
an
it's
else?
order
called
Your
it's
from
called
Allah
the
that He
Ma'il
is
Quran.
one. That He
Listen,
is one. And
listen,
now He is
listen,
asking us to say
listen.
Qul. Okay, and the first Fatiha. You
Right.
don't read it
So the
right.
Quran,
Okay,
the Quran,
He's
when
panicking.
you just listen to me. When
the
you say
Quran.
panicking.
Bismillah
That's
ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, it
He's
was by
panicking.
the name of
right.
Allah,
And
the
he's
most
begging
merciful
us.
and
Stop begging,
graceful.
man.
You should
Old
start.
man, your
You
blood
like
pressure's gonna
begging.
go
the
up,
Quran.
skyrocketing.
Stop
Relax.
panicking and begging.
You should listen. Even I read the you
Stop
know I
panicking.
read the Holy
Stop all that
Gospel. I
begging.
read
Brother,
the
it's
Holy
okay.
Book
Don't have to panic,
for
bro.
the.
The
I
arguments
read
are
the Holy Book
actually outside.
also
Just
for
chill, bro. Chill,
the
chill,
for the
chill. Please,
Christian.
bro.
Stop
It says
panicking.
just listen to me. It says in Act 22-1, it says you will be successful if you start with Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, by the name of the God, always. And if you go to the Act 22-2, it says
Mr. Malik, what's
by
up with this
Jesus,
dude,
peace upon
man?
him, by Jesus, peace upon him.
What is
So
wrong
many
with him?
signs
bro.
he did by the aid of Allah, God. But you argue, save yourself from hell. I'm telling you, you have to believe in the oneness of the God. God is one
Are you
and is
performing
great,
like this
and the
because
Quran
you're
not
afraid of the
changed.
apostasy laws?
It's up to you. Not
What's your
even
problem
we
over
should
I
there?
want
not
you to
argue with
relax a
you
little bit.
because God
Okay, so
ordered
let
us
me.
not to argue with such
No
a
one's
person.
gonna bother you.
Right. Let us
Just relax,
respond.
man.
So
Relax.
the Quran that you're referring to, that is in the British Library, is called the Ma'il Quran. The Ma'il Quran. And that
Tama'il,
Quran
what's the
is
Tama'il? It is Abu Bakr, Uthman,
right.
Quran.
That Quran is
He
not
collected.
complete.
He collected since then till now. It is not
That
changed.
Quran is
And
not
also
complete.
ask the hearts
That
of
Quran is
millions
not
of
complete. What I'm
people,
asking, sir,
millions of people,
is
they
for a
recite it.
complete Quran. Instead of you
It's
panicking
untouched.
and screaming down the phone
Hey,
You might,
this guy's an
and
because you
actor.
raising
don't
your blood
like
pressure.
This
you.
Muslim guy's an
We
actor.
should argue like this because we should not
Interesting.
argue with
Nobody's
you.
arguing. The only one
God ordered
screaming is
us
you.
not to
The
argue with
only
such a
one
person.
panicking is you. The only one talking with straws in his mouth is you. And I can barely understand you as is. So what we're doing now is we're going to talk about the Ma'il Quran. That
What's
Quran,
that?
there
What's
is
Ma'il?
no
What's Ma'il?
Isma. There is
Asma.
no Quran. Isma. There is no Quran in the British Library that is complete. I hope you understand what the word complete means.
I understand what's complete. The Quran is completed. The Quran, nobody can argue
No.
something else.
I know it's
Not the
completed
Quran
now.
is not the
I
Quran.
want the
It's not
oldest
the
complete
words
one.
revealed.
Why?
Okay?
Who cares?
I
It's an
argue
oral
with something
tradition.
else, not the Quran.
You're making
Because
a
the
false
Quran,
argument, bro.
it's proved by million and million of people over.
Okay, I had to remove the guy for his own, for the sake of his blood pressure. It's raising up too high.
Yeah,
And
health
he's
concerns.
been going on for long, and he's going to start giving people headaches. So going on to
Complete
the free
and
Muslims that are
untouched.
here.
Complete
I
and
hope you guys
untouched.
understand what the word
Have you got
oldest
anything
mean,
else? Have you got
and I
anything
hope you
else to
guys
discuss?
understand what the word Quran means.
Brother, there are 26 different versions of the Quran right now, right? And right now, most Muslims don't have a process to establish which one is true, right? But do you have a process to work out which one's true, which one's not, or you don't?
Do you understand the question, sir, that he asked?
I don't think you understand
No.
it.
Here's the thing. No, it's a
So,
bullshit question.
so what I want
This
to
has
do
been
now,
an oral
what I
tradition
want to do
for
now,
1400 years. The
so
fact
what
that
I
you got
have
a,
now, I
you
know,
got a
but these
book,
people are dead. They're no
yippee-doo,
longer
who
with us.
cares?
They can't confirm. So what I'm saying now is that I have a Quran in my house, and I want to find out what is the oldest, complete, untouched Quran manuscript that we have on earth, so I can go and verify this.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. The oldest manuscript is like what you said. It's in Birmingham or wherever the frick. But the thing is, right now, based on the oral tradition, we now
Okay,
confirm there are
so
26
let's go.
different
Let me
versions,
reply back to what you said.
right?
So the oldest one, that is the complete and untouched, is the Birmingham manuscript.
Sure.
Right.
Let's go with that.
So let me educate you. The Birmingham
Please do.
manuscript only contains Surah Al-Maryam, Quran chapter 19, Quran chapter 20, and Quran chapter 21. And within those 3 chapters, there only contains 33 verses. It's
Can I ask,
nowhere
why
near
are you so
complete.
fixated on the
Again,
Birmingham one?
I hope
exactly.
you Muslims understand what the word
Okay, but bro,
complete means.
okay, fine.
But how
Let's
did,
concede.
from the
Okay,
origin of the Quran, how has it then ended
They're
up in
panicking.
Birmingham?
No, bro. I'm saying
No,
that. Okay,
how's it all of a sudden ending up in Birmingham? Okay, it could be in any
You're panicking.
university of Cadbury Research. I don't care,
bro,
right?
we accept.
But how? Why are you
It's
so
not a complete
You're
lie.
fixated
We
you're
accept
talking
on the
over each other. I
Birmingham
can't
one?
hear two people.
Okay, bro. Look. Let's accept. Will you accept? Well, like you said, you're the one educating me, right? Okay, fine. It's a fact. There is no complete Quran or old manuscript. Fine. Okay, but are you gonna disregard the oral tradition? Are you saying it's completely means nothing or what?
Right. I'm only going by what you Muslims say. You Muslims say that the Quran is perfect. It has never been changed. This, and that. So I want to confirm what you guys are saying. Number one, the oral tradition doesn't work because the people that were reciting the Quran 300 years ago are not alive today. And we don't have no audio of them reciting to compare with the Quran that we have here today. That's number
The
one.
Quran was always in Arabic, just for your clarity.
I don't care if it was in Chinese, but the
But
people
no,
are
because
dead.
your Bible was originally
Right, we're
Aramaic,
not
and then
talking
You're
about the
deflecting
Bible
already.
because if
We're
we
not
talk
talking about
about
the
the
Bible.
Bible, you're going to be embarrassed because we have
Bro,
more evidence regarding the
but there
It's
Bible
not
are
than
about being
the
millions
Quran.
of
embarrassed.
kids that
We're all
know
being
That is a side
open-minded. I'm not
topic.
here
I
to
They
think
want
you
to
guys
get
are
on the
starting
Bible.
to panic
Of course.
at the moment, and
Okay,
what you
right.
guys need to
So
do.
basically, you talk, you reciprocate, and it's called panic now, is it? Fine.
Because you're not answering
You're
us.
so close-minded. It's actually beyond my belief.
So
okay, but
confirm to
here's the thing.
us that, confess that you don't have any complete untouched manuscripts of the Quran.
Oh, okay, fine. We have no. Okay, cool. And then now the 300 years ago.
Okay,
So how are
so
you going to
how can you
verify
Died. Okay, now
how
1400
can you
years of oral
prove
tradition?
that the Quran is perfectly preserved if we don't have nothing to go back to compare its preservation?
wow, that actually makes the Quran even like independent of this process because there's so much awesome
Right.
the math. Now here's the thing:
Right.
you guys haven't confirmed or looked into the 19 mathematical miracle of the Quran that actually that actually seals the Quran. Because the thing is, there are 26 different versions of the Quran. How do you know which one is the true Quran? That's why we've got the 19 mathematical miracle, which is superhuman. It's above this. Oh yeah, he said, she said, and all made.
Christian Malik, what did they
memorized.
do to the guy that pushed the mathematical miracle nonsense? What did he do to him? Wasn't he unalived by the Muslims?
Yes, he was. But that doesn't. But what's got nothing to do with the
And then he
19
had to
miracle?
Listen,
alter
No,
the
your
my
laugh is
Quran
friend,
to
fake.
get
my
it to
friend,
fit his
my
little
friend.
mathematical
Your laugh
ways.
is fake arrogance, bro. It's fake arrogance. You're cocky
Call it
for
what
no
you want,
reason.
man. Call it what
Have
you
you,
want.
bro? Oi,
If
King.
that's
Have
the
you,
best you can do,
King?
we're gonna
Oi,
make a clip out of you. We're gonna make
oi.
a clip out of you. Seriously, we're
No,
gonna
but
make
I'm
a clip
asking
out of
you.
you.
Have you confirmed the 19
You
mathematical
have
miracle of the
reduced
Quran? Yes or no?
yourself. You
Have
have
you
reduced
verified it for
yourself
yourself? Yes or no?
to occult numerology,
Oh my God,
occult,
man, bro.
satanic, demonic
Chapter
numerology.
74, verse 30 says
Beautiful,
over it is 19.
beautiful.
There are 5
We're
reasons why.
gonna definitely make a clip out of you.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
good for
some
you. We
Guaranteed.
still haven't said
Christians believe in
anything.
it's about clipping people.
Yeah,
Fine.
we haven't said anything. You literally
If all
haven't
you
said
got
anything.
is
All you got is ego.
occult,
All
if
you
you all you
have
got
is
You
is
talk a
pagan
little bit. Oh, I'm gonna
numerology,
clip it.
don't
I'm
want to
gonna clip
verify it
it.
for yourself. Why not? Yeah, bro.
we're gonna
Clip
definitely make a
yourself,
clip.
bro. Clip
I'm gonna
yourself for
clip it.
being insincere. Clip yourself for being insincere. I've challenged you to go and verify it for yourself, and all you have is ego. That's all you got, bro.
Are you done?
No, you ain't got his evidence.
Are you done?
That's why
That's
I
it.
said
Are you
verify the
done?
19. Bro, the
So
19
what we need
miracle
to
is
do
verifiable
now,
anyone.
how can we authenticate this saying that the Muslims say that the Quran has been perfectly preserved as there's nothing to compare it to?
Oh, praise God. That's why we got the 19 mathematical miracle. And you guys are scared to verify it. Look it up. Well,
What
the
do you
thing is,
mean?
it's the thing. When I
Talk
brought
about
it
it.
up,
Tell me about
when I
this 99
when
mathematical miracles.
when I brought it up, bro, it's massive, and you have to actually do homework on it.
What
But
is
this
it?
King
What is
guy,
it? What is it?
hold on. When I brought it up, King thought he was smart. And he goes, "Oh, what did they do with the guy?" Ha 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 ha. And I was like, bro, whether he killed him or not, the fact is the 19 mathematical miracle.
So why did they
can be
unalive him
confirmed
if he
by
was helping
any
Islam?
muppet who has a computer.
Why did they
Because,
unalive
bro,
him if he was
because
helping Islam?
because he rejected the hadith. He said the hadith was satanic. Everything he was preaching was God alone. So they killed him.
Wow.
Okay.
So you're actually going by a guy who's insulting the Sunnah.
He went against the
bro,
Ujma.
No, hold on. There are
He
Sunni Muslims
violated
right
the
now.
Sharia,
There are Sunni Muslims right now that hate Rashad Khalifa, but have verified the
and
miracle
he
as well. So,
altered the Quran. That's why they unalived him for altering the
you
Quran.
just Google that. You haven't even done the homework, bro. This is how you guys are fraudulent.
If all you got
You're
is
fraudulent.
numerology, man,
No,
that's an
it's,
automatic
no.
reject. I'm just telling you,
That's rubbish. That's
automatic
a rubbish.
reject.
It's not numerology.
These people involved in the occult have been using the so-called numerology miracle to validate their pagan beliefs. Get in line. You guys are a dime a dozen. Seriously.
Oh, bro, yeah, you're a joke,
And
bro.
all you guys claim the miracles of
King of falsehood.
numbers.
King of falsehood. All you're doing is making a fake argument. You know why you know it? Because you haven't looked at it yourself.
And you
So
have reduced yourself to
anyone
ad
listening,
hominem
Google
attacks.
19 mathematical
And
miracles
you're
and have a
talking about
genuine look at yourself.
numerology. We're asking for a complete untouched Quran, something that you can't seem to produce.
No,
Quran
bro,
chapter
the Bible,
9.
there's no
Quran chapter 9, verse 128 and 129. Why did Rashad Khalifa omit these two things, these two verses,
because of the 19
so he can
mathematical
fit
miracle.
with the
That's
number
what I'm trying to
19?
say. Well, 128 glorifies Muhammad more than just a man, right? And then 9128, 9129. Look at the history of where these verses came from. That's one.
The reason why he rejected these two verses is because it debunks his model.
No, false. He actually kicked out the two. No, here's the thing. He rejected the two false verses.
Leave him in there,
No.
and it's debunked.
Hold on.
That's why they unalived him.
Bro, here's the thing.
King
He
Baldwin,
discovered the
King
19
Baldwin,
Yes, sir.
King
He
Baldwin,
discovered the 19 mathematical
Rashad
miracle of the Quran in
Khalifa,
1974.
Rashad Khalifa,
In 1974.
he took out Quran chapter, he took out the two verses in Quran chapter 9, verse 128 to 129.
Correct.
And by taking out these verses, it's called data manipulation. And not only that, by taking out these two verses is a huge disrespect to Muhammad and Allah.
Okay.
This is why he got unalived.
Okay. That take is
And
plausible.
it's a huge violation of the Sharia. He was out of Islam when he did that.
Okay, bro. But here's the thing.
He was an apostate, a kafir.
Okay.
So, for example, just quickly, you know this thing. The reason why people laugh at it is because this is found in Shakespeare's work as well, but it doesn't mean that it comes from God.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Google,
Okay, show me the proof.
guys. Everyone who's listening, Google mathematical miracle in Shakespeare work. It's called numerological patterns in Shakespeare's work.
Yeah, like I said, these numerological miracles are dime a dozen. This is where we get the occultic practice of numerology.
And when you apply the same criteria on the Bible, the same thing happens.
Yes.
Okay. There's numerological mirror. I'm never going to start a stream. Oh, brother, numerological miracles. If you count Genesis and you count all the words in Genesis, and if you count this one here, all the words match. Oh, the word man is written 22 times in this book, and woman is written 22 times, and the word goat is written 22 times, and the word a horse is written 22 times.
No, bro,
this is silly. Like this. This happens in the
No,
Bible.
actually, bro,
This
honestly,
happens
you
in the
aren't paying
Bible.
attention.
It happens in
You're not paying
Shakespeare, and it happens in many other books.
Bro,
So
no one-
now,
no, hold on.
going
No,
back,
that's not the point I'm
going
making.
back
You're
to the Quran.
misrepresenting my point. I'm not making that point. Like the thing is,
What's your point?
I'm not saying that. Okay, man
He's
mentioned
begging
24
the
times.
question. That's what he's
King,
doing.
King, just chill.
Simply begging the
Man
question.
mentioned 24 times. Women mentioned 24 times. It's interesting, but it's not a miracle. I get it.
You called it a miracle not too long ago. Did you call it a miracle?
No, I specifically am talking about the 19 mathematical miracle of the Quran. Look that up. Don't look up the numbers of the day and all.
And I just debunked the 19 mathematical miracles because he took out Quran chapter 9, verse 128 and 129.
Okay.
And this numerological miracle happens in Shakespeare, in the Bible, and many other books. The same thing that happens in the Quran.
Okay, can I respond? Here's the thing. The 19 mathematical miracle of the Quran, obviously you haven't verified it. But what I will say is this, is that they discovered that before he removed the 2 false verses. Before. And the thing is,
no, he didn't.
Mathematical miracle of the Quran exist in all. Hold on.
You know, according to the Sharia, you're required to lie to us.
So many,
because you keep repeating yourself. We've heard you, man. And we
many of these patterns rely on arbitrary choices. Do you know what arbitrary choices means?
I don't even know what arbitrary means, but yeah, go.
Arbitrary choices.
Go, tell me. Explain it to me.
It's like if you count in a book, okay, the word fire. Okay, the word fire is written 7 times in a book, and then you count the word fire in another book. Okay, the word fire is written so and so times in another book. Oh, like for example, fire is written 7 times in a book and is written 7 times in another book, in the same book. Oh my God, look, fire is written 7 times, water is written 7 times. Oh my God, there's a correlation between fire and water. Oh, man is written 12 times, woman is written 12 times. I can write a rap lyric and mention a man 3 times, a woman 3 times, fire 3 times, water 3 times. It doesn't make it a miracle.
I know, I understand that. And what you just said, your example, I agree with. But that's not what we're talking about, and that's why I'm trying to get the audience and people to at least check it out for yourself, make your own mind up. But you've got.
I checked it here, and let me read what it says. It says, claim popularized by Egyptian biochemist Rashad Khalifa. This asserts that the number 19 is embedded throughout the Quran. Example. The first verses has 19 letters.
Yep.
The Quran has 114 chapters, which is 19 times 6 equals certain words repeat in multiples of 19 times.
Yep.
So the issue with this is selective counting. Many of these patterns rely on arbitrary choices. Example,
hold on.
Counting. 1 second, let me read this and then you can talk. Example, counting in Arabic without diacritics, using specific grammatical forms, or ignoring variations in recitation. That's the first problem. Second problem is data manipulation. Critics note that Khalifa omitted 2 verses in Quran chapter 9, verse 128 to 129 because they didn't fit his model. A clear case of cherry picking.
Okay, bro. Here's
another one.
Wait, so
lack
what
of
Khalifa
uniqueness.
did, how does it replicate on Islam?
This is found in many other books.
Bro, okay. Are you gonna just read 50 points
Right.
without us talking about one
coincidence? Given enough data, some numerical coincidences are systematically inevitable. It's called the Texas sharpshooter fallacy, right? So, 2, claim certain words appear in symmetrical pairs. Example, day and night each appear 365 times. Angels and devils appear equally. Debunking dependence on root words. Arabic uses roots that generate multiple related words. Proponents often count derived forms selectively to reach desired numbers. Textual variations. Early Quran manuscripts had slight differences in wording or spelling, standardized to one modern version. The Hafs ignores historical diversity. Another point, objective categorization. What counts as a word, for example, day, might be counting as yawn, but not other forms like yonan, depending on the claim. Number of verses, claim. The numbering of the chapters and verses shows patterns, odd, even, symmetry, sums matching. The issue is modern numbering systems, the verse and chapters divisions were added later, not part of the original revelation. There was no numbers in chapters and ayahs and verses, none of that, right? Using them to find patterns in achronistic, circular reasoning. Patterns often rely on the current standardized Quran, 1924 Cairo edition,
Bro, the fact that there's no numbers makes it even a
which
bit
is just one of the several historical versions, right? These, for example, subjective interpretation. These are often literary observations, non-mathematical proofs, similar to structures exist in pre-Islamic poetry. Confirmation bias. Proponents start with a pattern and then search for evidence while ignoring counterexamples. This is what you're doing now.
Are you serious?
I showed you that this could be done in the Bible and it could be done in Shakespeare. Do you believe that Shakespeare has a miracle?
Okay, this is something you gotta study for yourself. Now, Shakespeare hasn't got shit on the Quran. I'll tell you that much. But the thing is, here's the thing.
Watch your mouth. You're starting to behave like your prophet.
Okay,
behave.
Okay. So 114 chapters, right? That is not an interpretation thing. That's a counting thing. 114, 19 times 6. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim is mentioned in the Quran 114
But if you go and talk to the two Jalals, al-Jalalain, they differ on the chapters of the Quran. You know Ibn Masud? Go and Google how many chapters in Ibn Masud's Quran.
Bro,
Google it.
Guess what? Bro, you know how many examples there are of this? There's thousands.
Answer this question. How many chapters in Ibn Masud's Quran?
19 letters. If you recite Al-Fatiha, which more than 1 billion Muslims recite every day, your lips touch 19
How
times.
many chapters in Ibn Masud Quran? How many
so look,
chapters
I advise look, this guy is not an expert on this topic, so look it up for yourself and verify it. I do have to go
Masud Quran.
I can't just sit
Wait,
here
so
and
if I rip out a page
111
of
chapters.
the Bible, does that make it my own version of the Bible?
111 chapters.
brother.
So if I rip out a page,
answer this question.
I've taken out a page of the Bible, that now makes it my version because I've deleted a page. That's what you're saying.
I don't understand what you're saying.
You're saying
Well,
stuff's been
if
taken
you have a
out or
Quran
been
at
ripped
home
apart.
and you rip out a chapter,
You guys are panicking.
That just then automatically makes it my version now, does it?
You guys
Because
are
I've done
panicking.
that.
What are you saying?
No.
One at a time.
Okay, right.
Sorry, brother. You go.
Say anything, I'm just like panicking. Oh my god.
Take your fingers out your mouth while you're talking. I can't hear you properly. Say it again.
I don't know which Bible to read, so.
What does that have to do with what we're talking about? Stop acting strange, bro. Stop
Yeah, all that
acting
strange deflecting.
Now,
By the way, do us a favor. Take your Bibles, cut them into little pieces,
How many?
burn them, and flush them down the toilet. And let's get back on this topic.
Sounds like you're disrespecting
Because
your
you
own
guys don't want to
religion.
discuss the
If that's
Bible.
what you
Yeah.
guys do, then fair enough.
Flush your Bibles down the toilet, reject them, call them false, and let's get back on this. So all this
Call them false. I just
deflecting
can you
is
just
wasting
advise me
our
which one to
time.
read?
If all you're going to do is deflect to the Bible like you always do, then leave.
Bro,
No,
you guys
it's
aren't
not
having
what I always
serious
do because you
conversations.
say something and you like, oh, Islam's false. I've made my
Yeah.
mind up. You've already made your
Yeah.
bed. There's no point.
Yeah,
You know,
you
people
guys just
conflicting
Google.
with
You
you.
guys just Google. You guys
So let
just
me
Google
guess.
IamRight.com.
Can we do
You
a
just go to
summary on this, Christian
IamRight.com,
Malik?
and then
Can we
you
do a
pick an
summary?
opinion, and then you follow it without even doing
Can
any
we
study
do
on it
a
yourself.
summary, sir?
Any sense of pause is
So they're
like
telling us that
Islam's
within
wrong.
1,400
like-
years, with all this highly durable parchment, they can't produce one complete, untouched manuscript of the Quran.
Bro, this is your pitch. You gotta stay on this pitch.
It's not
I
a
get it.
pitch. We're dealing with evidence or no evidence.
What's your name? King Baldwin. Can I ask what religion? I assume Christian.
Look, I'm not in the mood for your deflection tactics.
See, you can't. I can't even talk to
I'm
you now.
still
Okay, you know what? I'm just going to stay extremely
He doesn't
quiet.
want to
You're
say
going
what
to
he
hold me at
believes in.
gunpoint, and I won't
What?
talk.
From
Bro,
that
you guys were
Is that-
talking
is that
about,
you
you
happy
guys
with
were
that?
saying we're men.
manuscript
Well,
of
be
the
a man.
Quran,
Don't be a coward.
we are still
What religion are you?
That's fine.
waiting.
King Baldwin,
Be
you can
a
hold a gun to
man,
my head,
and
and
I
I
want
won't
you to
talk.
confess
And it's
to
only fair for
us
you
that
because
you
you're like,
have no manuscript
King.
evidence
King.
of that
King.
level.
What's
King,
your book?
just
King?
because you repeat what you're
What's-
saying doesn't make you any more right.
That's true.
Why am I
for a
repeating? Because
stand
y'all don't
you being
answer
louder
nothing.
again doesn't make you any more right either. So you can stop with the repetition of words because it's not
King,
getting anywhere.
King.
You're just
Christian
going. You're
Malik,
playing duck, duck, goose with
what are we
yourself.
gonna do with these guys?
Okay?
They have no evidence, man. They're wasting our time. We're looking for those manuscripts.
I'm not
and they
wasting
don't
your
have
time.
them.
You're the one in here.
No, so what they said, they actually admitted, they said that they do not have any complete old Quran. The
Yeah, because initially
com-
you started off with Birmingham and what's inside the Cadbury Research Museum. Okay, and now you think the whole world evolves around Birmingham.
No,
So-
Birmingham only has 33 verses. So it's definitely not Birmingham. So
From my understanding,
I suggest you
of
Muslims
course, I'm not
forget about
I'm not
Birmingham.
an Islamic
I
scholar,
did not
right?
bring up Birmingham.
I'm saying
the
there's only one version of the
Rango guy
Quran.
brought up Birmingham. So rebuke
There's only one version.
your brother for bringing up Birmingham.
No.
The
So
origin
let me
of
ask
the
you the
language is
question.
still being
Let me ask you the
spoken, unlike-
question,
I
Mr. T.
conceded to your Birmingham
Let me
point
ask you the
because
question,
it's
Mr.
not the
T.
main point.
What is the oldest complete untouched Quran manuscript that you can show us?
All right.
I only know
just
one
gonna be
Quran.
repetitive. He just ignored everything I said. Peace, guys.
What, Mr. T, what is the oldest? Your brother ran away. He had to. What is the oldest complete Quran manuscript untouched that you have, Mr. T?
I only know one Quran. Only one version of it.
No, I know I have a Quran in my house. I'm asking you, what is
Yeah,
the
and that's the only
oldest
version, and
on
it's not,
earth
it's
right
been
now?
unchanged. And it's been unchanged. So what's your point?
What is the oldest complete Quran manuscript that you have?
I only know one. I'm telling you. I only know, regardless of the limited knowledge I have. What do you
I
want?
don't
What do you want me to
understand what
do?
you
Do
just
you want me
said. Could
to
you
say
answer my
waffle
question?
now? I can't just say anything to you, can I? I'm only telling you there's only one version of the Quran. What more do you want me to say?
Right. I don't. I know. All right.
Why is he not
That's
answering
not what
the
I'm
question,
asking.
sir?
It's not about
What I'm
answering.
asking is,
You
what
got
is
given
the
us
GCSE
answers, but
oldest
we're not even
Quran,
If I
answering them.
don't know an answer,
untouched
you're more
Quran
than likely
manuscript
you're
you
going to
have on
leave this
earth?
out.
Again, what is the oldest untouched
Okay.
Quran
So what
manuscript
I've
you
learned
have
with
on
these Christians
earth?
is they repeat and they get louder. That's it.
Because you're
That's
not
what they live
answering
off. That's
us.
all you
We
live
want
off.
that manuscript, and
That's
you just
all you
keep
live off.
This is going to be the
waffling
last
around.
time. This is going to be
No,
the
you don't
last
need to
time
say
I'm
last
asking
time.
this
qualified to be on
question.
the
A million
stage.
times.
Esma,
Okay.
Esma,
My answer
this is the
doesn't
last
change.
time I'm asking this question. What is the oldest, complete, untouched Quran manuscript that you have? What museum is it in? Where is it?
Can you just say it again? I didn't hear you.
Okay.
It's not okay that you keep repeating on the point.
Bye.
Yeah, get rid of them.
Abd, how you doing, sir? You said Sana? Abd, unmute your mic. You typed on the side, you said Sana. Do you want to go by Sana? Abd, you're on call, sir. You're on call, sir. Okay, he doesn't want to talk. He doesn't want to talk.
Interesting.
All right, we have more Muslims here. Here we go. It needs to be loads of them. It can't be just one. Okay.
Okay. You can hear me, right? Okay. What made you think Islam is false? Like,
Right. Here we
Hello.
go. We have 3 Muslims on stage. The same question is here. I want the oldest,
okay, I will tell you.
complete, untouched Quran manuscript. Where is it? What museum is it in? Go and do your Googles. God bless everyone. Max, God bless you, brother. Jesus is
I am
king.
telling you,
Amen.
the Quran.
Shush, I'm reading.
Hello.
Jesus is
The
king.
Quran, you
Amen.
have it now, is exactly as the oldest one.
Oh, we got
Because
him again.
it is
Back up here.
printed.
Oh my
Listen,
goodness. He's
listen.
back up
It
here
is
What's the
again. Oh
oldest
my
printed.
one?
goodness.
Hey, printed in the
Mr.
hearts
Mouth is
of
up
all
here
What's the
again.
Muslims.
oldest one?
Nobody could change it. But you are followers of Abdullah ibn Saba. Abdullah ibn Saba said so. And you are one of them. Those the Jew, they hate the Muslim and they hate the Quran. And the Quran is, you see, is if you believe, you have to believe in Torah, in the Quran. You have to believe in the holy book of the Christian. You have to
All right,
believe
let me respond
in
to what you
all the
said. Let
prophets.
me
You
respond to what
have
you
to
said.
believe
Let me respond to what
in
you said.
Adam. He
Please.
was
Let
what?
me
He was
respond.
Muslim. In Nuh was
Let me
Muslim. He
respond.
was
Let me
saying La
respond to what you
ilaha
said.
illallah. You are forbidding yourself in some
You
saying La
forgot
ilaha
Muhammad
illallah. You will
Rasulullah. You
regret.
forgot
You
that.
will regret. Please think much. Good. What can I say to you? I'm crying on you. You are
No,
losing the
we don't
truth.
want you crying. We
You
want
are
that
arguing for
evidence that you
nothing,
ain't
nothing,
giving us.
nothing.
You're just saying a bunch of nothing. We want that evidence. We want
You
that
know,
manuscript.
evidence the Quran
We
in front
want
of you
that
is
complete,
similar to the
untouched
oldest one because
manuscript of the
it was
Quran
wait,
that
guys.
printed
not
Oh my
your
God! Can you
mouth.
just
in the
stop? Let me tell
hearts
him,
of
so
all
he can just stop
Muslims.
asking
God
us.
said
Okay.
nobody can
The
touch it
oldest
or
Quran.
change it.
The oldest Quran is 1,370 years old. It's in
Go to the museum in London, you will see it.
The Ma'il Quran, that's not complete. The one in the British Library.
Complete, but go and see it.
I've seen it. I've
oh,
seen
that's
it.
University of
You see it. You are
I've
lying on
seen
us.
it.
Brigham
You
in
are
UK.
Abdullah. You are
I've seen
Abdullah
it.
ibn Saba,
I've seen
the
it.
Yamani Jew.
Let's go. Let's go. Okay, this guy
Like,
he keeps on talking about the Quran that is not complete. So who's the next one? Who you said something about a Quran? Go ahead.
why do you want to know that though?
Why not?
Why not? Go
We
ahead.
didn't ask you to ask us that
I
You,
mean,
you
silly
like,
told me the
question.
Quran.
you guys don't have
Simple.
the
We want to
okay. So
know.
why don't you send me the oldest Bible? You know.
You told me the
Why
Quran.
do you stop? Well, why don't you just burn the Bible up?
You told me the Quran.
Reject it. You don't believe in the Bible anyway, so why you want to know that?
Right. Let's get back to the topic, guys. All this Bible and all of
Bible,
this, we're
Bible,
not there.
Bible, Bible, Bible.
I
All they
can
talking about
make
Bible,
I
Bible.
will, Aisa, I'm going to make a stream about the Bible. I promise.
Okay.
And then you can come and you can ask. But today, I just want to find out about the Quran, brother. I don't insult the Prophet. I don't insult your Prophet. I'm not like these other Christians. I don't
Good.
talk about the Hadith and bring these stories, Aisha, Al-Zut, and I don't talk about none of that. I'm the most respectable Christian when it comes to Islam. I'm specifically talking about historical, archaeological, Quran manuscripts and stuff like this. I'm not talking about Muhammad and what Muslims do and how they pray and all of that. And still, you Muslims are panicking. And still, you think I'm a bad person. Because I'm asking you, if you don't have it, say, you know what, brother? We don't have it. I'm not going to laugh at you. I'm not going to mock you. If you don't have it, you don't have it.
Okay. Quran tell us about the how human being born. the Quran.
My
And
friend, I know is from the clinging cloth, Quran chapter 98, from a clinging cloth and Allah, da 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 da. I know this. I know all the Quran
okay,
verses. I've been doing,
there's a lot of
but we're
miracles in
not talking
Quran.
about what the Quran. Before we talk about the surahs in the ayahs inside of the Quran, I want to establish the book that I have here in my house. I want to open it with confidence. Wow, it, for example, it doesn't make Islam true and it doesn't make Islam false if you do have or you don't. That's my point. Because even if you had the original Quran with the handprint of Rasulullah, we will still have our arguments. I'm just going by the claims that Muslims make. The Quran has never been changed, just preserved and all of that. So me, as an atheist, I need proof. Because I'm an atheist when it comes to Islam. I don't believe
You're
in
an
Islam.
atheist?
Pardon?
You're an atheist? That's crazy. Okay.
I'm an atheist when it comes to Islam. I'm an atheist when it comes to Islam. This is my Lord and Savior, but I'm an atheist when it comes to Islam because I don't believe in anything when it comes to your religion. So what I want to do now, I want to establish, I have the Quran, but I want to make sure, I want to look at the oldest Quran you have. It doesn't matter if it's 1,000 years old, 1,500, even if it's 500 years old, it doesn't matter. I want to go to the oldest, complete, untouched Quran manuscript so I can go through the verses and see that, oh my God, this is exactly the same as the Quran I have here. And when people say to me, oh, Muslims say the Quran has never changed, and I say, oh brother, they're right, it actually didn't change. From the oldest, complete, untouched Quran they have, and the one that we have today, it hasn't been unchanged. I'm trying to establish your statement. You're like, why does it matter? Then if it doesn't matter, then don't say. That's all I'm saying. Then don't say it. Talk about something else. Talk about the scientific miracles of the Quran. Talk about how beautiful the Arabic is. Talk about Kul Allah wal Ahad. Talk about these things, Surat al-Ikhlas, that's what you have to do.
Okay. Christian Malik, can I sum up what you just said, sir?
Go ahead, sir.
Because I think we both on the same page. We don't require a book to be perfectly preserved to be true. We don't require that. We don't make that claim, but Muslims do, despite what their traditions say, which is the complete opposite of what they're saying. So we're saying that since modern day Muslims, not the ancient ones, but the modern day ones, make these puzzling claims of absolute preservation, not a letter or a dot or a jittle has been changed. Everything is perfectly preserved. Then that has to be tested. And the only way it can be tested to our satisfaction, not based on blind faith on circular reasoning, but for our standard, is we got to look at the manuscripts. Because if it's perfectly preserved, then this would also show up in the manuscripts. That can be tested too. We can't verify oral tradition because oral tradition is unverifiable. These people are long gone. But if it was so perfectly preserved, it should show up in the manuscripts themselves. In other words, we should have complete, untouched, ancient manuscripts with no variations whatsoever in them because it's all perfectly memorized, right?
Yeah.
So this is what we're asking. Now, we personally don't require that for Islam to be true. It can be not perfectly preserved. We don't care. It's not an issue for us. But since Muslims make this claim, and they're making this claim from what we can see as an act of deception to deceive people into giving this book some kind of supernatural character that it never had. Okay? So, you know, it has to be tested. So we're testing it. That's all we're doing. We're not telling you to leave Islam because of this. We're just saying, if they make a claim, they got to explain. And we got to see that evidence. And so far, we haven't seen it. I'm just telling you that. The mic is yours.
Okay. I want more Muslims to join.
Brothers, I don't have a long time to go, right? I only got half an hour left. So I would like to get down to some sort of resolution. The Jake Paul fight is happening soon. So
Oh, it is?
I need
Oh
to
my
go
goodness.
and yeah, it's free on Netflix. So
You know that fight's only gonna last about 2 seconds. You got to get in there quick.
who knows? Who knows? So what I want now, brothers, we have just got to a pivotal moment. You brothers need to tell me the oldest, complete, untouched Quran manuscript so I can save it to my notes and I can go and review it. Please.
Okay, I'll try to find it for you. It's possible.
Okay. I respect
enough.
that. I
We
respect
respect that. That's respectable. Now, that's absolutely respectable.
So you're gonna do it now. Okay, brother. Okay.
Well, you can do it, and then you can spend a week on it, and then come back to us a week later. It doesn't matter.
Let's bring up more Muslims. The more Muslims, the better. There we go.
30 minutes into the fight, right?
AZ. Oh, I'm accepting all these people. Oh, they're not coming up. Mr. T, he's not coming up. Come on, guys. Let's try this guy. Come up here. Come up here. Come up here. I invited you. You have to say it in English. We don't understand what you're saying in your language. Come up here.
Hello.
Hello. Are you ready?
Yes, I am ready. Hello. Do I have to believe you that the Quran is false, or to believe in God, the Creator? God,
Christian
the
Malik, remove
Creator,
him.
said,
Remove him.
said, إنا نحن
You want to
نزلنا
be humored
الذكر
by him, or you want me to
وإنا
remove him?
له
Your choice, sir.
لحافظون. We are.
He's the
We
one
have
that keeps
revealed the
saying a bunch of
Quran.
nothing.
We will
Listen,
keep
listen.
it not touched, because the Torah touched and changed. And
Oh
then
my goodness.
peace,
What's this guy's name, man?
the holy.
Oh,
He's
him.
gonna give us the Quran verse.
Yeah, Quran
No, I
verse.
want the
I have to
Quran
believe in
manuscript,
Him,
not
God, the
some verse.
greatest.
Yes,
Not believe
my
in
mistake. I didn't mean
you.
the verse.
Not believe in you that you can talk whatever you like. You are the loser because you are finding something which is.
Oops.
It sounds like you're singing. You're like, you will find, and you are the loser, and you are.
Right.
Yes, it
Right.
does say that. It does say that they are amongst the true losers. You're right.
Yeah.
So we have. What's this guy's name? I'm Mo or something. I'm Maud Sharif. How you doing? Are you there, sir?
Yes, yes, I'm here.
I'm Maud Sharif. So, what is the oldest complete untouched Quran manuscript you have?
Oh well, I actually don't know that. I was as well on board here, learning from some of the things you were saying and the questions you did ask for the original untouched manuscript, but I could not. I have not seen it before, so I was following up actually to see. But then the question I wanted to ask, if from the Quran, is it possible for you to prove that it is false? Because I read from the headline here that the Islam is
Can you hear what
You
you're
false.
just
saying?
have to go to
I
our
can barely
previous
hear you, my friend.
lives.
I
He
can
wants to
barely hear
switch the
you.
topic. I heard him. Let me translate it for you, Christian Malik.
I can barely hear you, my friend. So if you can talk properly, then we can get down to it. But I can barely hear what you're saying.
All right, can you get me now?
I can't
Can
get
you
you
get me
because
now?
I'm all the way here, but I can hear you. Yeah.
All right. So I actually do not have or do not know the the correct manuscript for the Quran, or I have not seen it either. But I was following you guys. I was following your discussions
Mhm.
to learn from you. But then I wanted to ask a question. I think that was why I clicked the invite tab. I wanted to know if you can prove from the Quran whether it is false or not.
If I can prove within the Quran whether it is false or not.
Yes.
So what does that mean to you, sir?
So basically, when you write
You
from the
know, this is
caption,
what I discovered over the decades of me talking to Muslims. I can help you out.
all right.
It depends on your level of denial. If you are in extreme denial, then there's nothing we can ever show you.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Plus, you want to be the judge. You present evidence to the judge, and you're not my judge. I don't present evidence to you, I ask you questions. Now, in our previous lives, we have tested the claims of the Quran. You should have been there. But unfortunately for you, today, that's not the topic.
All right.
The Muslims made a claim that the Quran is perfectly preserved. No variations in any copy. Every dot and jittle is perfection. We should not be able to find any variant Qurans according to their claims. Now, either they're telling the truth or they are lying and deceiving us. That claim that they made, which in my opinion appears to be completely disingenuous, with the sole purpose of deceiving the public into conning people into Islam based on false pretenses. That claim needs to be tested. So deflecting over to what you're talking about is inappropriate. in this context. Do you understand me?
Yes, I do.
So there'll come a time where we will put the claims of the Quran to the test. I've already done this in the past.
Okay.
I've asked questions about this in the past. And like I told Christian Malik, I have talked to literally, and I'm not lying about this, hundreds of thousands of Muslims. And after all these years of talking to hundreds of thousands of them, my questions still remain unanswered. Well, I get a bunch of threats, insults, ad hominem attacks, but nothing ever gets answered. Christian Malik and I, we've been on these lives for 4 and 5 hours. Questions always remain unanswered, okay? No matter what the question is. But this here is about a very narrow topic. We want to see those ancient, complete, untouched
Okay.
manuscripts of the Quran. That's all we want to see, y'all.
Okay.
Plain
There
and
is
simple.
Okay,
not a
so I will
single.
do Ahmud Sheriff a favor, and I will show you something within the Quran that makes it false using the historical method. It's very easy.
Wait.
But before that, we want to go to Aisa. Aisa, can you tell us
Yeah.
what manuscript you found that's complete and it's untouched?
It's not complete because there's not a complete.
Then you need to go back to your research again.
No.
And untouched, sir.
It's nearly
because
impossible to find like that. It's like almost 97.78%.
No, it's not. Do you know why?
Why?
Because you have one today. You have
False.
one today, and you have one 100 years ago. So you need to show us a Quran that's older than 100. There must be, because us
and
Christians,
untouched.
we have that. How
Don't
can
forget, it
Christians
has to
have that
be.
and Muslims don't?
You have to. And here's my other criteria. It has to be untouched. If I see centuries of heavy textual manipulation to the manuscript, then that manuscript becomes invalidated. It's invalid evidence. It's been tampered with too much. And when something is supposed to be perfectly preserved, we shouldn't see centuries of textual manipulation like we see in some of these manuscripts. We should not be seeing this. But unfortunately, we do. That's
Yeah,
why I say it has
what
to be
Okay.
an untouched manuscript.
yeah, what Quran do you have, just out of curiosity?
Yeah, we're just curious. Which one you find, sir? We'll look at it.
I think you know it because I think you already researched it. So it's the
You talking about the top copy?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
the
that's
top
heavily,
copy,
heavily manipulated,
the top copy has been
butchered.
the top copy has been butchered more times than a meat shop.
Exactly.
The top
The top
copy
copy is a
has been,
disaster.
they have washed out verses, rewrote it, they inserted words, they done tapings, they done coverings. It literally looks like a book full of plasters in rewriting, different pens. So they done it to match the Quran that you have today. But there's
The
some
Huf's
damaged
copy.
there's some damaged pages that you cannot write because the material is not there. It's like this part here is missing, so they can't write there. But if they could, they will still correct it and they will still do it. They corrected like these words, this word here, they put a taping over it, and then they rewrote something, and then another one they started adding dots and vowels, and they started writing, and then some pages they even washed it all off and rewrote it again with different pens. So
Yeah, that invalidates the evidence.
that has been touched, brother. So
Yeah,
you can
completely
carry on
invalidated.
doing your research, and
Yeah, keep on.
I
Keep on.
appreciate your honesty.
Why?
So if you
Why
can
would
come
I
back and
wait?
give us the oldest, it doesn't have to be as old as the top copy. It doesn't have to be 1,400 years old or
Right.
1,200 years old, even 800 years old. I will take that. Okay, brother.
Why does it have to be complete?
So I can confirm with the one that I have here.
Okay.
For example, if I have a piece of paper, and then it says "not my lover," I cannot say that this piece of paper that says "not my lover" is Michael Jackson's song "Billie Jean is not my lover." Does that make sense? I will need to produce all the lyrics so I can say that I'm the one who wrote Michael Jackson's hit song "Billie Jean." If not, it's just a claim, and you're gonna have to take my word for it. And when it comes to oral tradition, my father said that my great grandfather wrote all of Michael Jackson's music, but my father is not around anymore. My grandfather is not around anymore, and Michael Jackson is not around anymore to confirm what I said was true. But if I say my grandfather wrote all of Elvis Presley's songs, wrote all of Michael Jackson's songs, this is just a claim until I can show some sort of proof. And when you say, "Oh, do you have the original letters of your granddad?" No. "Oh, do you have the letters of your dad?" If it's oral tradition, your dad must have wrote it down. And I'm like, no. "What do you have?" "Well, I memorized Michael Jackson's songs, so, and I know all of them, so I can say that my granddad was the writer." But no one's going to believe that. But if I do produce the letters of my grandfather, and they were before the time of oh my God, yes, he's right. Say, "King Baldwin, I have the letters that my grandfather wrote all of Michael Jackson's music."
Yeah, that's evidence.
That's evidence. But
yes.
I'm like, nah, I don't believe that. I'm not going to say that. Just take my word for it. You can be like, huh? Why should I take your word for it?
According to Islamic traditions, the whole purpose of writing down the Quran and gathering any piece of the Quran they could was to verify it because oral tradition was not reliable.
Yeah. Was so you did have loads of Hafiz. They were unalived in battle. So because the Hafiz were passing away, this is when they say, even in the time of Uthman said, "Bring all of the Qurans that you have for us to start making copies of it and making one codex of that Quran." And for example, we have a New Testament that is in the British Library called Codex Sinaiticus. It's 1,300 years old, right? Sorry, my bad. 1,700 years old. It is older than Islam. It's the full New Testament, and it's in the British Library. We, as Christians, we were getting persecuted by the Roman government, by Nero, right? And we had to hide in caves, and we were poor, but we still can produce the world a complete manuscript. But when it comes to the Muslims, they took over the whole Saudi Arabia, the whole of Syria, Iraq, Lebanon, Afghanistan. They took over the whole of Israel under Umar, right? Damascus. The Umayyad Empire took over North Africa, Egypt, Syria, Morocco. They went over to the Iberian Peninsula, Al-Andalus, and took over a quarter of Europe since the year 9/11. Why isn't there a Quran?
Plus, they had the durable parchment.
Yes.
Back in the early centuries, they had the very fragile papyri, which disintegrates almost instantly.
Yeah, disintegrates within like 50 to 100 years.
The fact that we can even produce a complete New Testament is a miracle. That should never happen under normal circumstances. But in the case of Islam, it should be only natural that they should have a pile of complete, untouched manuscripts.
Why do
They did
we
not
have a
have to
full
go
book?
through all the persecutions.
Why do we have a full book like the book of Isaiah? A full, complete book that got found in a Qumran cave 300 years before Jesus.
And that's another miracle. Papyri. That should have been
1,000
disintegrated.
years before Muhammad. We have this book, the book of Isaiah, the scroll of Isaiah. So why can't you guys do this? And the Christians are not saying,
Especially,
our books have been perfectly preserved and everything is the same and it
Wait, do you
doesn't
believe?
matter.
Wait,
Your book doesn't have to be perfectly preserved for it to be true.
no, it doesn't.
It doesn't
Yes, it
have to be.
does.
Perfect preservation doesn't make it true.
No. If that was the case, my
If
phone
it
book would
came
be
from
true.
God, then it needs to be perfect.
No, for example, a
No, it
phone
doesn't.
book is perfect and it has nothing to do with God. I want to call my wife. I go to my phone book, I click on my wife's name, and she will pick up the phone. My phone
It's
book
just
is perfect. If I want to call my cousin, my wife, my auntie, my friend, all the phone book is perfect. If I want to call King Baldwin, I can call King Baldwin through my phone right now. His number is perfect and it will go straight to him. The yellow pages, exactly. The yellow book is, the yellow pages is perfect. The American Constitution has been perfectly preserved until today, since the times of Abraham Lincoln. It doesn't mean it comes from God.
Right.
okay. Why don't we talk about Matthew 24:36?
You want to change the topic and talk about the Bible?
Yeah, because that's
Do you have
important.
any idea how many
Does Jesus know the?
hundreds? Hello. Do you have any idea how many hundreds of thousands of times that's been dealt with?
Can I ask you a Quran question?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Quran chapter 12 verse 41. Read it.
Say it again.
Quran chapter 12 verse 41. 12:41.
Okay. You want me to read the Arabic text or the English?
If you want. But it's not going to help the people that are listening.
Okay, makes sense.
I thought you guys memorized this book. Why is it taking this long?
Not me.
You memorize more Bible verses than you did Quran verses.
No.
Yes. You know more Bible verses than you do Quran verses.
No.
I don't blame you. I was like that one time in my life when I was younger. I knew more Quran verses than I did Bible verses. So I get it.
No, you're wrong.
I used to be a Muslim. You do know that, don't you?
I don't know. Wait. Okay, I get it now. Wait, you used to be a Muslim?
So did I used to be a Muslim, so did King Baldwin. He used to be a Muslim too.
That's crazy. Nah.
Actually, every single Christian that is watching me right now, they used to be Muslims.
Don't waver. Maybe you didn't know well Islam.
Do you believe that all of the Christians watching you now, including me and King Baldwin, used to be Muslims?
Oh my God, I can't, bro.
Do you believe that?
No.
No? Did you say no?
No, I didn't. I said yes.
Oh, you believe that? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, we were all Muslims, but we left. We became Christians.
Because you don't know Islam well.
No, because we studied it.
No, I don't
We
think.
studied it. Because
Maybe at the
Allah's
time you
birthday
didn't.
was the 10th of August, 610 AD. And I don't worship a God who wasn't here 2,000 years ago.
Wait, what are you talking about, bro?
Go to Quran chapter 12, verse 41.
Okay, I'm there. Okay. As for Surah Yusuf, as Prophet Joseph's interpretation of his fellow prisoners' dreams, foretelling one would serve wine to the king, and the
Talk
other
closer to the
he.
mic for us to hear the beautiful Quran.
Okay.
1241. You reading 1241?
Yeah. Yes. Wait, it's this one, right? O two companions of prison, as for one of you, he will give drink to his master of wine, but as for the other, he will be crucified, and the birds will eat from his head. The matter has been decreed about which you both inquire.
Read it in Arabic.
In Arabic? Okay. يا صاحبي السجن أما أحدكم فيسقي ربه خمرا وأما الآخر فيصلب فتأكل الطير من رأسه.
Fayusalabu. Let's focus on the word fayusalabu. What does that mean?
فيصلب. I don't know.
You don't know? Fayusalabu comes from the word, the passive form salaba, which means to put on a cross, to crucify, crucifixion.
Nah, that's cap.
So what does it say in English? Read it in English for everyone to hear.
O two companions of prison, as for one of you, he will give drink to his master of wine, but as for the other, he will be crucified. He will be crucified, and the
crucified,
bread.
right?
Well, just give me a second.
It's the same word that is used. They didn't crucify Jesus in Quran chapter 4, verse 157, my friend. It's the same word, crucified. They crucified him not. It's the same word.
And the birds will eat from his head. The matter has been decreed. Okay.
I think you're thinking too deep into it. Don't relax. I'm not trapping you with anything. This is not talking about Jesus, by the way, if that's what you think I'm trying to say.
Okay, what are you trying to say?
You thought I was going to say it's talking about Jesus, right?
Just tell me what you're trying.
No. This is the time of Pharaoh.
Yeah.
This is the ancient Egyptians. And it says that the ancient Egyptians were crucifying people.
Okay.
Right? And if you don't believe me, you can go to Quran chapter 89, verse 10, which talks about it and also says that they were using nails to put in people's hands and feet. and you can read the tafsir of Ibn Abbas, Al-Jalalain, Al-Qurtubi, and Ibn Kathir, and Al-Mahududi. They all say the same thing. The ancient Egyptians used nails and crucified people. So go on Google and Google, when was crucifixion invented? Or did the Egyptians crucify people with nails on their feet? Do that for me and come back and tell us what
I
you
don't
saw.
get what's wrong with that.
What's wrong with that? It's
I
the
mean,
writer of the Quran thought that the Egyptians crucified people, but they didn't. Crucifixion came later. It's like me writing a book and saying Abraham Lincoln had iPhone 15. He didn't, because iPhone 15 didn't exist.
okay.
Hello?
This guy said baked. Now who's baked?
You're baked. You're baked. You've been barbecued. And after you've been barbecued, you went cold.
Cause
And now I'm putting you
I'm
back in the
14 years
microwave.
old.
You're
I don't
what?
know. 14 actually.
You're 14. So what I suggest for you to do, brother, is bring your father, your uncle, your imam. They will be shaking the same way as you are. Age doesn't matter. Because did you see that old man that was here talking? He was panicking.
Oh, he was panicking for real.
No matter who you bring, is going to be the same.
No panic.
Let's talk to the other guy.
Because he doesn't know
I'm
English.
Maud Sharif. Are you there? I'm Maud Sharif. I'm calling you. I'm challenging you.
Do you know the Orthodox Muslim?
Yes.
Yes, the in a sense guy. Yes.
In a sense, yeah.
He
Why don't
already
you
said that
debate with
Jesus
him?
Christ is God.
I would love to hear you guys debate.
I will talk to him face to face.
You know he's another motor mouth, right? Oh, he is a motor mouth.
What happened when Hamza when he
panicking
came up here?
motor mouth.
What happened with Hamza when he came up here?
Same thing,
Obliterated.
panicking.
No, because he doesn't know English.
What happened with Hamza when he came here? Obliterated. What happened with what's the other skinny boy with a skinny neck, King Baldwin?
Central
The only
Dawah.
thing you were
Central
asking
Dawah. Central Dawah came here, obliterated.
Innocence Dawah, yeah.
The Imam, there was an Imam here, a fully grown Imam that was here earlier on, obliterated. I'm Christian Malik, a servant of the Lord God, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. And you cannot defeat me because I have the Holy Spirit. I'm a fully grown man and I know what I'm talking about. If I didn't, I wouldn't show my face and be this cocky and this confident.
I know for sure you'll regret this thing.
Bring them here. I would love
You
to
know,
talk to
this
him.
is what they do.
You know what I will
Christian
do to
Malik.
him? I would marinate him. I will marinate him. I would barbecue him, and then I will make him go cold, and then I will stick him in a microwave and heat him up again.
But Christian Malik, can I give this young man some advice?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Young man, you need to learn how to think for yourself. Seriously. You don't turn off your brain and say, oh, some more knowledgeable person will handle this. No, young man, you got to think for yourself. It's got to make sense to you. Now, what Christian Malik did was give you just one small example of the blunders and errors in the Quran. There's many more.
So
and you turning off your brain, refusing to do your own investigation, your own testing, and to rely upon individuals that you put on a pedestal, and you are literally worshiping these people. is a huge mistake on your part. How you know they're not lying and deceiving you?
Yes,
Because I've
Aisa.
heard all your top dollar boys
Aisa.
yap.
Aisa, what King Baldwin is saying, is don't hang your salvation in Muslim metaphysician and Muslim lantern and Muslim dawah and Muslim orthodox and Muslim acrobat and Muslim aquafat and Muslim Yasser Arafat. Don't put your eternity in heaven and hell in the hands of Christian Malik, of King Baldwin, of God Logic, of nothing. You need to think for yourself, because at the day of judgment, I'm not going to be there to help you. Neither is Muslim Orthodox. When
Anybody
the
else?
creator of the universe is judging you, they will say, yeah, but this Muslim guy on TikTok or this Christian guy on TikTok, that's not going to work, brother. Think for yourself.
No, if let's say Jesus was asking me why did I believe in Islam, I would say I didn't want to believe in Jesus. He was human. Like, why would I believe in him?
Well, you believe in Allah, right?
Yeah, because I would rather
Is
believe.
Allah physical or a spirit?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Like,
So
we don't
I
know.
suggest, young man,
Christian Malik, this is what happens
you don't know. So this is
when
what I'm saying.
people don't think for themselves. They get involved in what I call the cult mentality.
This is
Right
what I'm
now,
saying.
this young man is
brought
showing
up.
us that
I
he
was
is
brought up
blindly
in a.
following a cult.
What's the
Yeah,
point
that's what.
if we
Yeah,
know
I was
who
brought
God
up in
is?
a. I was brought up in a family that doesn't have the faith that I have. Do you understand? My family didn't have the faith that I have. My friends didn't have the faith that I have. The majority of my friends are atheists or Muslims, right? I grew up in a Muslim area, right? I still talk to them now. When I walk through, they start shaking because they know, they're like, oh, can we just like relax? Don't talk about Islam all the time. Because they know I will talk about Islam and they will feel, and they say the same thing to me. They are 37 years old, 38 years old, and say, oh, brother, but I'm not a scholar. Go and talk to the Imam. I went to the East London
Yeah,
Mosque and I spoke and debated with 3 different Imams from the biggest mosque in London. And as I was talking, they were shaking. Do you know what they done to make me stop talking? They gave me an apple, an orange, and a tangerine. Like this. Here, brother, eat this, eat this. Like they went through, they wanted me to start eating and let my guard down. And I was like, no, don't give me no food. I want you to answer these questions. And they said, oh, we don't want to talk to you no more. So when it gets hard, they don't want to talk to you no more. So who am I going to talk to? I go to Speaker's Corner. It won't be
go
long
and
before
talk
all the
to
Muslims.
Orthodox Muslim. He's the goat.
My brother destroyed him. God Logic destroyed him.
No.
An Orthodox
That's
Muslim,
impossible.
he does bid'ah. Do you know what bid'ah is?
Yeah, I know.
He does bid'ah. In a Muslim country, he won't be talking like that in a Muslim country. Allah is not your father in any sense of the word. Any sense. Oh, Allah is my father because he created us. This is why Allah is my father. You cannot say things like that. Allah is not a father.
Yeah.
Quran chapter 19, verse 83 to 91 specifically says you can only approach Allah as a servant. To him belong the best of names. Do not add names to Allah. So what you're doing is bid'ah, and according to the Sharia, according to Tahrir al-Vasila, according to Reliance of the Traveler, according to the mazhabs of Islam, Shafi'i, Maliki, Hanafi, and Hanbali, he is out of Islam. There's many Muslims that are way more intelligent than him. For example, Anwar from Speaker's Corner is way more intelligent than all of these guys. Actually, the Muslims in the UK, they are more intelligent than the Muslims in the United States of America.
Okay. You
They're
don't
more
look the
real Muslims here.
Okay, because
Look at the video between me.
you don't make sense.
Look at the
Like,
video
you ask
between me
people,
and Central
like,
Dawa.
you
Your
ask people,
Quran
like,
doesn't make sense.
it does make sense. More than Bible.
No, it doesn't. It
You
doesn't
know
make
what? Let me
sense.
know.
For example, when the Quran says that, for example, the stolen stories of the Quran, that doesn't make sense.
Jesus
The
said
Quran
Jesus does
stole.
not know the hour.
The Quran stole the mythical story of Alexander's romance. It's a Greek story. Christians, we wrote it as a book story for kids about Alexander the Great going in the water, right, and finding the setting place of the sun. He saw the sun setting in a dark sea, and you can hear the sun bubbling up, like hissing, because the hot sun was going inside of the water. And also, there was a people in between two mountains. And then Alexander the Great, he built a giant metal wall with brass and iron to keep a people away from it. This is found in the story of Alexander the Great.
Okay, let's talk about Matthew 24:36.
If the Bible is false, it doesn't make Islam true.
Yes. At
If
least
the
I hope
Bible
it
is
will become.
false, it doesn't make all of these problems that I'm giving you true. Then if the Bible
Yeah,
is false,
But
then Islam is false. It doesn't help. Then Sikhism or Hinduism is the correct one.
yeah,
So the Bible
Hinduism could
being
be right.
false doesn't
how is Hinduism
automatically
the correct one?
make your
Hinduism is the
thing.
dumbest religion I know.
Pardon?
At least if we remove Christianity, more people will come to Islam. Because
But
we
the
all know.
proof that Islam is going to decrease
Where are you
tremendously.
getting this information from?
And wither away
Actually,
like
where
a
are you getting
snake.
this information from?
It
It's not
says
my
that
fault you don't know
during
your
the end
religion.
of before the end times, Islam will have the same numbers as when it started. Will be only a few. This is what the Prophet said. It's one of the prophecies of Muhammad. Google
That's
it right
sad.
now. Google it. Does the Prophet say in the Hadith that Islam will decrease? Google it.
It will wither like a snake.
Okay. But we're 2 billions right now.
I know, but then you're going to be 100
or 50.
or 50. How many? Muhammad,
Exactly.
including the Sahaba. It will be like it will be three people: Muhammad, Waraka bin Nawfal, and Khadija. Three
Exactly.
people. So
I
go
know
to
you will
Quran
regret
chapter
this.
18, verse 83 to 84.
Huh?
Quran chapter 18, verse 83 to 84. I'm going by memory. I hope it's there.
Why don't you just read it, bro? Just read it.
I don't have it here.
Okay.
Do you have it there?
Can you tell me the chapter and like the words?
You're not hearing me, brother.
I'm hearing you now.
Quran chapter 83,
Okay.
verse
Verse what?
83 to 84.
Wait a second. Is it Surah Anbiya? Oh, yeah, I think so.
No, 83 to 98.
80. Okay.
Did I say 83? No, 18. 18. Try 18. Quran
18?
chapter 18, verse 83 to 98. Let me check on the computer here, man. Quran
Okay.
18,
I got it.
83 to 98. Here we go. You're singing for us?
No one is singing.
Oh, I thought you were singing for
I'm
us.
just reciting Quran. You know what?
Why'd you have to say reciting? Why can't you say reading? You're reading. Because if you're in school and you're reading your homework and the teacher's like, what are you doing? Like, I'm reciting. You're not going to say that. Why'd you have to be so fancy with the words to make it look mystical? Oh, wow, I'm reciting. You're reading.
Because it is, Mr. Because it's not a book. It's not like.
Go on. What does it say? Do you want to read together? They asked you about Zulkarnain. Say, I will relate to you something of his narrative. Surely we established him in the land and gave him the means to all things. So he traveled a course until he reached the setting place of the sun, which was setting in a muddy, springy water, where he found some people. We said, O Zulkarnain, either you punish them or treat them kindly. He responded, whoever does wrong will be punished by us, then will be returned to their Lord, who will punish them with a horrible torment. And as for those who disbelieve and do good, they will have the finest reward, and we will assign them easy commands. Then he traveled to a different course until he reached the rising of the sun, and he found it rising on a people from whom we provided a shelter from it. So it was, and we truly had knowledge of him. And he traveled a third course until he reached between two mountains and found in front of them a people who could hardly understand his language. They pleaded, Zulkarnain, surely Gog and Magog are pleading corruption throughout the land. Should we pay you tribute, provided you build a wall between us and them? He responded, what my Lord has provided for me is far better, but assist me with resources and I will build a barrier between you and them. Bring me blocks of iron. Then, when he had filled up the gap between the two mountains, he ordered, blow. When the iron became red hot, he said, bring me molten copper to pour over it. And so the enemies could neither scale nor tunnel through it. He declared, this is the mercy from my Lord, but when the promise of my Lord come to pass, he will level it to the ground, and my Lord's promise is forever true. And if we go to the hadith, Muhammad says that this wall that is keeping a civilization away, Gog and Magog, is going to be there until the day of judgment. And this story, number one, is false. This story don't exist. There is no giant metal wall in between two mountains keeping a civilization of people on the other side. This is false. Number two, we know that is false because the Greeks, they wrote about this as a mythical story about Alexander the Great traveling the world. I can give you the sources here. Shall I give you the sources so you can read the original story and you can read it side by side in the Quran? Talks about Alexander the Great traveling, coming to a place where the sun was setting. There was the people in it. There was two mountains there. He made a metal barrier with iron. He molded it, and it's there, and it keeps a terrible people away from it. It's called the Alexander Romance from the 3rd century. The Christians rewrote this mythical story in the 5th century, which is called the 6th century, which is called the legend of Alexander, the Syriac legend of Alexander. Why did the Quran copy a I was going to say a bad word, a bull, S-H-I-T, story of
A fairy
that
tale.
people invented?
Yeah, fairy tale.
It's like me reading the Quran and said, oh, there was these monkeys, there was these gorillas, and they could talk like people, and then they came to invade planet Earth, and they came with spaceships, and then there was a big fight between the humans, and that's called Planet of the Apes, guys. It's a story that
Christian
someone
Malik,
wrote. So when you read the
realize
Quran and you read the story about Zulqarnain, it's a copy of a story that was there before. Another story, we'll get back to Zulqarnain. Another story was Jesus making a bird out of clay. This is something the Christians invented, to a bedtime story for kids, for Christian kids. It's a hymn. It's not part of the scriptures. The person who wrote it, we know who wrote it. He invented it. The Quran copied it. Jesus talking when he was a baby. This was another story for kids in Syria. The Quran took it and kept it to itself. Another story was Solomon talking to an ant. This story was taken from the Midrash, from the Jewish sayings. Another thing that was taken was in the Quran where it says, if you unalive one human being, it is as if you have unalived the whole world. And if you saved one human being, it is as if you have saved the whole world. This was taken from a rabbi, written in the Midrash, the Talmud, in the Midrash. And what else? What other stories? Queen Sheba walking in a glass for you to see her legs in a see-through glass. This was taken also from a Jewish writing. What else was taken from the Jewish writing? When Cain unalived his brother, and God sent a crow to bury the ground so Cain can look at it, and the crow buried something and covered it. Cain saw it, and then he done the same thing and buried his brother by copying the crow. This was written by a Jewish rabbi. And I can keep on going. I have over 50 Quranic stories that was taken from the Talmud, and 20 Quranic stories that was taken from the Syrians and the Greeks.
And not
And
to
do you know
mention
how I
all
knew
the
this?
errors.
Do you know
And
how
not
I
to
knew
mention,
this? Because the Quran said to me, it said, oh, Muhammad, these stories are just legends of old. And I'm like, why would the Quran say that? In
because they
case
were.
we come across this, to back him up, to back up Muhammad's statement. That's why the Quran said that. These are legends of old. And when we look at it, we can clearly see that these are legends of old. I can go further than that if you want. I have a multitude of stories that were taken
I got a few of
from the
my
Talmud. I
favorites
have
too.
50 from the Talmud and over 20 from other stories. For example, no story in the Quran is original. For example, Allah saving the body of the drowned Pharaoh for it to be a sign for humanity. This is in the Talmud. The rabbi said this, that God saved the body of Pharaoh so he can be a sign for humanity. So the Quran actually has nothing new, The only thing that the Quran has new is this dude called Isa, mysterious guy. We've never heard of this name called Isa because Jesus in Arabic is Yesu. And the other thing that the Quran has is this God that has the name of Allah. These are the
Yeah,
only
that's
things in the Quran.
and what it
This
says
is why
about
the
that,
Quran is false.
and
But I
and what
don't want to
Allah
talk about
says,
these things and embarrass you
right?
guys. This is why I'm
Exactly.
like, let's talk about historical stuff. But you
Yes,
brought me
yes.
here.
Or there's Allah being the so-called
Ah,
chief deity of the Arab pagans. That's another story.
Refute anything I said. I dare you. And I will show it on a screen for everyone.
I don't know. Like, I mean, like, people who studied Quran, like the tafsir, would give you a good answer.
There he goes, relying upon other
I knew
people.
you're gonna say that, but
No,
I know they're
because
gonna give you a good
Yeah.
let me
answer.
tell you
That
something
way you
now.
don't have to
Because
think.
the people who studied, they cannot go back in time and provide evidence that's not there. They can't destroy the Syriac legend of Alexander. They cannot destroy these stories. The Talmud is there. The Talmud is older than the Quran. The stories are there. There's literally nothing they can do. For example, if you have unalived one person, it's as if you have unalived the whole of humanity. If you saved one person, it's as if you have saved the whole of humanity. What possible answer that they can give to me that disproves that this wasn't taken by a source that was written much earlier? We know the name of the rabbi who wrote it. This is before Islam.
You want proof for everything.
You want proof for everything?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that, sir?
I mean, like,
Is that your way of going into extreme denial? It's not our fault the Quran copied from all of these other sources
no, it did not copy.
that were nothing but fables that were designed to be children bedtime stories and fables by the
Go
authors that
to Quran.
originated this stuff.
Go to Quran chapter 105.
God.
Read it. It's only 5 verses.
Okay. Tell me again.
Quran chapter 105. The elephant. The elephant.
Okay, bro.
Oh, let's bring up more Muslims here. Okay.
Yeah, I want Muslims, bro. Why did you leave me?
You
here
have a
alone?
Muslim. You have a Muslim here, but he's on mute. Look, I'm Maudi Sharif. He's there. Why isn't he talking? Don't act like it's not 2 verses 1.
Yeah, I got one more guy, bro. Yeah. Say
There
something.
we go. Let me bring
Oh my
another one.
God.
Let me bring another one. Remember, I was doing 4 verses 1 earlier. Doesn't help you. Abu's not going to help
There's
you.
like 3.8.
Abu's not going to help you.
Here. I think he's busy or something.
So we have Hamza.
Hamza, yeah.
There you go.
Lion.
So you have Hamza, Abu, Isa, and I'm Maud Sharif. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 Muslims versus me.
And you got King too, like
I will still finish you
your friend.
easily.
You got friend too. You got friend too. The King.
He's not
No,
been
I'm
getting
just-
involved. He's not
I'm
getting
just a
involved.
moderator, sir.
He's
I'm
just a
just
moderator.
Every
He's not
Muslim is
debating.
Muslim. You know that? You know that not every Muslim is
You
Muslim?
do know you can bring 1,000 Muslims on this call. It still won't help you. You can bring all your top
Well,
scholars.
you know, if
They
I just
still
bring
won't
one
help you.
scroll, if I just bring one scholar, you will be defeated.
Who?
But you will
He's
deny. You will
still
deny.
putting his
Who?
The
trust
thing is
in
that you
these
will
people he
deny. Even if I give you
idolizes.
proof, you will
Who?
deny.
Who can defeat me?
Scholars like Mufti Ming.
The scholars.
Oh, from TikTok. Little TikTok people.
Okay, if it was like Abu Huraira.
Young man, how you said you're 14, right?
So I said for you,
Maybe in another
all
20
of you,
years you'll
there's
start
4
If you want to
Muslims
break
here.
Imams like
Go
Imam
to
Shafi,
Quran chapter
Imam Hanafi,
105. Go to
Wait,
Quran chapter 105. How many times do I have to say it?
Abu Huraira trash.
Okay, I'm there, bro. Is it
Read
Trash,
it.
Abu Huraira.
Ikra.
Abu
Okay.
Huraira is the trash.
Abu Huraira is the trash.
Yes.
Who said that?
You see, you
Abu Muslim.
Astaghfirullah. You just
What's wrong,
insulted the companion of Rasulullah,
Yes, yes.
the Sahaba.
I insult. And I insult his wife.
Oh my brothers,
Yes.
you see?
What kind of people are you, bro? Oh my
I'm
god.
real Muslim.
You are not a real Muslim, bro.
Yeah,
Wait,
I'm a real
okay,
Muslim.
explain it.
Look, guys, they can't even agree with each other.
The companion of Muhammad,
Oh my god, there's like
Salman the Persian, Abu Dhar. This is the real one.
You see?
Yeah.
I think he's kind of like another kind of Muslim.
Yes, another kind.
You guys have like
Amazing.
multiple kinds of Muslim. Yeah.
So the companions of Muhammad is like to a Christian, the companion of Jesus. You will never hear a Christian say, "Oh, Paul, this guy, insulting Paul or insulting Matthew or John or Luke." But
No,
this is what you guys
something
do.
is wrong with him.
You
Just because
insult
one guy,
the
it doesn't mean
companions,
that
the
every
students,
Muslim
the
is bad.
Sahaba
Just because of him,
of
you
your
cannot.
Prophet. Shame on you. Shame on you.
Because
Yeah,
it's
shame
a
on
test.
him, maybe, but not all Muslims.
If
Right,
all
go to
Muslim
Quran chapter
are
105 quickly so I can obliterate all
Okay.
of you.
The
So
I don't
disbelievers.
believe in the Quran.
Let me read it, bro. You're not helping. Actually, leave.
I don't believe that the Quran is right either.
Nah,
Yeah.
something is wrong with him. Nah,
This is
he's not Muslim.
This is the Quran of Osman. It's not by God or anything.
Oh, you're not Muslim then?
I'm real Muslim.
Do you say La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah? Do you believe in Quran?
Yes, Ali Waliullah also.
All right. Stop,
Oh, you're Shafi.
stop doing all of that. Let's get back to Quran chapter 105 quickly. I need to go and
Okay.
watch the Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul fight. Hurry up, please.
This is more important than that. Whatever.
Please.
The disbelievers from the people of the book. Am I right? Like the verse. Okay. The disbelievers from the people of the book and the polytheists would not want you to receive any blessing from your Lord. But Allah selects whoever He wills for His mercy, and Allah is the Lord of infinite bounty. Yeah, that's true.
Can you go to Quran chapter 105 and read it?
Why don't you read it, bro? Just read it. Wait, Hamza is trying to help. Hamza's trying to help. Can just hear him. Or just read it, bro. I'm tired of like researching.
Okay, let me help you out. Hamza, are you the ginger Hamza that I whooped last time?
No.
Unfortunately. So go to Quran chapter 105 and read it quickly. I don't have much time.
Page. What page? What page? Page number.
Go to Quran chapter 105. I don't have much time.
Is that page 105?
Chapter. Don't you know what a chapter is?
No, it's because I got a thingy. I got the Pakistani Quran. Like it's different type. Like the numbering.
Pakistani Quran, so he doesn't know what a chapter is. It's a different type of Qurans now. Okay, who do we have here? Abu, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Go to Quran chapter 105 and read it, brother.
You can't make me read something I don't believe.
Oh, you don't believe in the Quran?
I don't believe that's from God. It's the Quran of Osman. You know Osman? So the real Quran will come with the Mahdi.
It's not Osman, it's Uthman.
But I make fun of him.
Right. So what Quran do you have?
This Quran, I can't take it, but the real one will come with the Mahdi at the end of
Are you
the
a
world.
Shia?
Yeah, Shia.
You're a Shia. Okay, I have no problems with Shia.
Me too. I don't have problem with Christians. Like way better than Sunnis, Muslims, because we don't believe that we should kill or bomb like churches or like.
I know. God bless you, Shias. I have no issues with Shias.
God bless you too.
Hello.
You do have wacky beliefs though, but
Yeah, sure. All
you're a
like
bit of a blasphemer.
Man,
Are
none
you
of
a
you man, the
12er?
Muslims, man. Fix up, man. You
yeah,
dusty
12.
youths.
You're a 12er. Do you
Yeah.
believe that the imams, Allah created the world through the imams? There were lights, nur, before the world
Exactly.
was. You believe that?
Muhammad and Ali. Muhammad and Ali, because God said, the first thing I created was your light, Muhammad. So that's why.
What's your hadith? Which one you follow?
I follow like everything
Balaga.
that from Ja'far al-Sadiq, from Ahl
Yeah,
Bayt.
these come too late, brother. These come too late.
This is a family of Prophet, and I can take from the Sunnah also because there is a hadith, but not all of them are right. But I can take something that are good, because when you say the light, the first light was your light is Muhammad, they say no, this hadith is weak. But we say no, this is a strong hadith, and it's right. So this is the issue.
Okay. So guys, I'm gonna go now. The fight is starting, and God bless you all. God bless you all. We done 2.5 hours. I usually go for longer, but it's okay. I done 2.5 hours. God bless you all. Yeah. May the peace and the love and the blessings and the mercy of Jesus Christ of Nazareth be with you all always. In the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. God bless you guys.